Not bad. Working.
Better or?
No, that's even better. That's good. That sounds good.
Okay, it sounds good. It is what it should be then.
Yeah. Yep. Sounds very, very you.
And then you're gonna follow up with, sounds like shit, just like you.
Actually, the only thing that changes is that you're a little delayed on the video, but I don't care about it. It looks like
I'm delayed on the video.
Maybe you're not. Maybe it's just the voice.
Hilton on Long Beach.
Huh? Surprisingly clean.
Hilton in Long Beach. Yeah, it's present. I mean, like the ocean's right there. So.
How long are you out there till?
Till tomorrow. I got a presentation with the Goodwill down here.
Oh, wow. Very cool. Very cool. Nice.
Yeah, should be good. Gay
How's the
dating.
weather on that side?
What is gay dating? I wouldn't know.
I don't know. Well, who said that?
That's Big G. He said gay dating. Gay dating is 2-day long dates.
Yeah, because you go over for one night and then you realize that you should probably stay longer to go on the actual date.
So you didn't do the date the first time. I see. We skipped a step and then we went backwards to dating.
Got it. It was like, well, fuck it. Literally.
So Big G got some G.
Yeah. Or D.
Or, depending how they see it. Nice. Success.
Yeah. That's all that matters.
What?
I'm proud.
Hey, listen, when I'm married, right? I'm like, man,
gotta look through you, right?
I'd love some pee. I love my wife to get me some.
What the fuck is everyone? Jesus.
I don't know. Seriously, what the fuck?
Like, we had a whole conversation all day, and now no one wants to show up.
No one wants to show up. I was like so excited. I was like, I'm ready to roll. I hung out with Ian yesterday.
I got my.
And he was like, dude, I'm gonna be there. I'm like, cool.
Surprises.
Bernie was like, I'm about it, and he's 8 minutes late, but he's not the latest. So technically, he's not the worst.
You guys are level 15. I was measuring everything to level 14. Good thing everything's stronger than that. We'll be all right.
Okay.
And I do have a Deuce X Savvy in case you guys fuck up. Oh, there's
Deuce X Machina. Yeah, and didn't Reno say he was going to be here?
I know, but he has a kid too, so he's probably juggling.
Mr. 2 weeks in a row. I mean, I have a kid.
I know, but your kid is the oldest of our kids.
Is he?
I think so.
I guess he is.
He's older than Elijah, yeah. And Reno's, I think, the same age as Elijah.
Oh my God, he finally decided to show up.
Up there he is. All right.
Everyone's here.
Everyone. Look at that. We're getting somewhere. Exciting stuff.
You have to start talking some mad shit. Like that's the key. Talk mad shit, and people will start showing up.
Gonna talk shit. We're gonna show up. That's
right. Oh man, that's the whole team. We have everyone. Holy crap! That's amazing.
Necro is.
He's out. He's no longer with this group. He's in too many campaigns, and he's like, I gotta drop some. So he dropped this one and another one, but he's still in 2, I think.
All right. I mean, it makes sense, and we got our healer, so that's good.
So. A quick little recap, I guess, to get through and see how everyone felt, how everyone's doing, and what happened last. What happened last was a lot of oh no's, maybe, here we go. It took you guys forever, a total of somewhere, we're thinking, hold on, I didn't do the math, I didn't prepare for that part, somewhere around under 300 hours to get down a hallway. But you did it. We're not going to say it was Claremont who kept you guys from getting down that hallway right away, but it was definitely a weight and a burden that was as equal in size of such an individual. But you did make it through. In doing so, you ended up realizing that going further in was exactly where they want you. Bernie feels a connection, something that he was, well, probably the only person who had been here before, and is probably the same place. He also opened the door for a unique combination of life and madness and all things to mingle. And it might already sense Bernie and be like, hey, Bernie, it's been a long time. I hope you brought some burgers. And the rest of you all are just kind of, unfortunately, by his side at the wrong time. At this moment, we have a mild split of the party. We have Sister Fields with Reno and Big G at the opening area of this second dwelling level of this cavern. It is following tracks of what looks to be a mine shaft or train setting of sorts. It goes further, but that is not where the party went when they split. Instead, an opening that was very obvious and come hither presented themselves. In such, it was a camp that is fully alive in the sense of someone was literally here, yet not a trace of anyone. Further in, our party finds themselves together. Our other party, and that is Bernie, Claremont, and Steve. And it ended with Steve requesting Bernie to pull yet again from the deck of many things he had recently gained. I think that same session. He's already pulled, I believe, 3 or 4 cards.
I thought we're all in the same dome right now.
Were you in the same dome?
Yeah.
Then why are your tokens way the fuck out here? Damn, the DM just split you guys. So now there's not a dome. I'm just kidding. All right, fine. The 3 of you guys are in here, and now you don't get to see what happens on that side.
The other side.
All your resources are in the same kit and caboodle. Boom, you guys are in the same bubble, talking about how you were split, and thank goodness the other team came to join. Whew. Now that that's done, pulling the card inside the dome means everything that happens in the dome is still fair game. Just saying. You guys have the table. Welcome back.
Benny, I'd really love to see you pull another card. I think it'd be great. We should play a card game.
Trying to get my headphones to work, but no. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to be messing around with this thing all the time.
Who told you that?
It's just a feeling, man.
Every
time I pull something, something weird. I feel like something weird's happening every time I pull one of these things.
But has anything actually happened?
Yeah, a lot of hate. He feels a lot of hate and spite for him. I think he's made 3 new enemies.
Still playing with those gods? I thought I told you those was
all
dangerous.
about.
See, Pa says I should be playing with
balance. It's
and
all
Pa's
about balance,
playing with everything.
Right now, we're on an odd number. You need to do an even number, so you got to pull at least 1 to 3 more cards. It's science.
You guys all see this, by the way. Any of you can jump in, and no point is it just the 2 or 3
For
of them.
science. You got to do it for science, son. It's for science.
Oh no, my Pa is telling me to do it too.
I mean, when
No,
you bring
I just
science
think-
into it.
You don't listen to Dad, right?
Whoa, what's that card deck, Bernie? Never seen
Yeah,
one
why
like that
don't...
before.
Oh, wait, that's not Sisterfield. Why don't
We're
all
not
of you
really-
pull a card? That would be interesting.
We're
I'll stand
not
over here.
We're not sure. He just
The
has
card
a
deck,
card
Bernie,
deck,
pull one.
and we're trying to play cards. He's the only one that can pull them, and I'm trying to figure out what happens when you pull them, and nothing's happened so far. It's interesting.
That's true. That's because it's a crappy deck and it'll do bad things to you. You don't need that shit. But if you want to do it for science, I mean, I like science. I'm a smart
I have
guy
another
like
question.
that. You a
Where
smart
are we
guy.
and what are we doing here? Are we just playing cards?
Well, Sister Fields, you missed out a lot. You were kind of unconscious. I was dragging your body along as we was fighting
course.
things. Some like
Oh,
flesh
menopause is
golems. And unfortunately, you was having them hot flashes that made it so that you were indisposed.
Hmm?
So glad you've woken up from your bitch fest and now you're ready to help.
Yep, so where are we and what are we doing?
We're in this underground temple here that Bernie's taken us to find your dead brother.
Oh, wonderful. Well, let's go find him. I start walking off.
For science. For science.
And yes, of course.
Whose bubble is it?
Just one thing before we go, and I'll be ready.
Everyone trigger a long rest before you guys science yourself to death.
Okay. Well, I think I already did, but yeah.
All right, I'll pull one card, and that'll be it. And then no more.
No, boy,
Oh,
don't do
boy.
it. I was kidding. Don't do it, son.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
It was a D100, wasn't it?
Correct.
What's the use of having a deck of many things if you're not going to pull from it?
You're supposed to save
You
it for an
wait.
emergency.
Yeah, dude, you use it in different situations.
Let's
Just
say
pull all the cards.
I
There
feel
you
like
go.
we're in emergency.
Let's pull
We're
a
about
card.
to go. We're about to go fight a chaos demon or whatever, a madness demon. So I feel like this
Which
is
would be
kind
a
of an
perfect time
emergency.
to pull the card is when the demon is
What's
like about to kill us all.
Bingo. I like that.
What's a madness demon?
Oh, you're talking about my friend Maddie. He doesn't like that name that much though, so don't say it out loud too many times.
Okay. All right.
Hold on, I gotta switch my spells really at the end of the long rest.
Yeah. What spells are you guys using there?
Bernie, you pull a card.
Oh, great.
I feel like that's a good whoa. That was a good whoa.
You got to gain a level.
It makes it
No,
Really
don't
good,
believe
as
that.
in
That was
like
a
the
good one.
DM is having a good night.
Level
whoa.
20. All
No,
right.
that was totally a good whoa.
Yeah,
That's
it
like
was a very
that's-
positive whoa. It's just more like a how are you going to get through this one? Okay.
That's a
you
true
pull
wish
the card.
whoa.
As you do, you look at it and you stare at it for a brief moment. Okay. And you notice that it's like empty at first, and then you see it filling upward, almost like a reverse, like Tetris, but literally as if it was populating before you. As you're holding it, you see gems of different various sizes and colors, etc., just begin to fill up to the very tip of the card, and you realize the card's getting heavier. And then right as it hits the top of the card, it begins to spill out like some special effects happening. And you're just holding it like, oh, you end up dropping the card as you do when it lands. You all just hear gems everywhere. You see Bernie rising like Mr. Scrooge in the center of it all. 50,000 worth of golden gems
Oh,
is within
Bernie!
the pool
Oh,
around
Bernie!
you.
Shit.
The science! I told you, the science! You just nailed the jackpot! If I had not told you to do that, you wouldn't just be sitting on a pile of gold and gems.
Very
Yeah, but
nice.
what are we gonna
Very
do with
nice.
this amount?
what are you gonna do with them?
I got a place I can put it. Remember that gift you gave me? And it's like that slobbering maw of a purse.
The thing that holds like 10 fucking pounds.
Oh, is that all? Well, they're not too heavy, right? They can fit in here. I just do like a scoop of it.
Got it.
Yeah, I guess everyone, take your fill. You're welcome. You're rich now.
Oh, everyone, are there any diamonds in there?
Sure. There's a few diamonds. Yeah.
All
as long
right,
as you
I'll
guys
take.
don't break 50K, I'm cool with whatever it is you need as a resource in gems.
Okay, great.
I don't think I need resources and gems, but let me see my spells. Let's see.
Sister Fields, we'll say you have 3. We'll even give you 4.
Okay, just because
For
that's
someone
what I
who's
use
missed every
for,
session up into this room, you sure score.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now
yeah,
I can bring them back from the dead if they die with
Yeah,
these,
no, totally fine.
with these diamonds.
Yeah, we'll say you get 4. Bernie, that's going to be 8K out of your cut, but you still got money.
Okay. Pa, am I richer than you now?
Well, you know, we are family, so it's a shared. If you want, I can contact Eminem. He can handle all the finances.
Oh yeah, Eminem can take care of this for me.
You guys hear the phone ringing or the stone ringing. But here's the catch.
Pa, pick it up.
Perception check.
Oh no, you want me to talk? But it's your money, son. You should handle it.
Perception check. Okay.
Everyone's gonna take 100 gold for himself. He feels right to do that.
Anyone else take from the pile? Bernie said you could. But any
I
clear
feel the-
declarations?
I'll take
Fill the
whatever
bag
I
up.
can.
Okay, Reno, we'll say you picked up 870 comfortably.
Big G's gonna pick up something.
Thank you.
He's
Big
gonna.
G, give me a D100. Your hands are huge, and sometimes you don't realize that you got the grip. Okay. Big G grab 650.
Disappeared. Should we pick up some for the church?
Oh, of course. That's a good idea.
So I'll put some in sacks to
Okay.
like 1,000 for the church.
Got it. We'll pay for the church.
This will pay for a lot of books for kids and some underwear for their stinky little behinds.
And I'll tell you, they are stinky.
Oh yes, they're
Loincloths.
very stinky.
I've done laundry for them. They just simply don't bathe oftentimes. It's terrible.
Yes.
For the kids.
Yes. We'll buy
For the children.
some self-cleaning underwear for them. They need it.
Bernie's gonna take one of his paintbrushes real quick and write "from Bernie" on the outside of the sack.
You know spell your name?
Oh, it's misspelled.
Yeah, okay, got it. Just wanted to make sure. Okay. Sister Fields, you look at it and you question this child. Like,
Oh,
you know it's not correct.
That's very kind.
FRUM from.
Yes, FRM definitely from Burn.
Very, very kind of you, Bernie. Perhaps some of the books will be for you. Perhaps some books
I already
on
have
spelling.
this giant book. Reno, when are you gonna be done with the homework, man? I need a cheat off you.
Oh, I think I've been done for a while now. I'm not sure how this goes. So remember, 1 plus
And
1
you
is
didn't even
3.
tell me? Got it. I remember that one.
Great. That
That was it.
that fundamental
That was all the
theory.
homework? I'm great at school. Wow.
You just apply that theory to every single page and you get your answers.
It's just 3 every time.
The
Bernie's like,
answer's always
me, my
3.
Patreon, the Dalek Yeah, that's 3. Yep, only 3 alive.
It's
Bernie
always
just
C. It's
goes
always
in-
C.
and for all the answers in the homework, he writes 3 now to turn in.
Okay.
Too good. That's too good, guys.
You're gonna have to share this one, Stan. I think you're really gonna have to share this one with your class. Solid
Yeah.
direction. All right. With that, you all get your fair share. You all make your efforts to make sure that you got mines. Fudge House. I'm gonna say that you probably secure 10K.
Sweet.
Bernie, do you have any sense of storage beyond just normal wear and tear?
I mean, I've got a backpack that I wear, but
I'll be very generous, but
it's
we'll make
normal.
your valuables in more of a like condensation. So you're definitely gonna have to go to M&M to convert them into proper, breakdowns. But we'll say you have like 7 gems that allow to about 35K
Oh shit.
in value. So that's the remainder. So we'll just make it easy for you to carry, but then just remember though, like that's the it's ticketed in high value, so you break it down.
Man, you do not want a kid to have this much fucking wealth.
No, but you
It's gonna get
do.
fun.
That's what happens when you flip a card.
You're entering a Mr. Beast.
Oh, DM, something I forgot to ask you if I could do.
No,
could I?
because you forgot. Just kidding. Go ahead.
No, it was during the long rest. Can I use my alchemist supply kit to try to like replenish either some of my acids or my alchemist fire?
I'll allow you a guarantee alchemist fire every short rest because that's something simple based out of such. And for your acids, I'll allow you to roll a d5, and that'll be how many vials you get. And I believe a vial coats like 5 arrows at a time or something like that. Maybe more.
Okay, so what?
We'll say a +1. Or what's your? Oh, do you have a modifier or anything? What's your? Hold on, let me check that because you could be skilled. You're pretty fucking skilled.
Well, no, I have proficiency in alchemist toolkit, I think, and then but it's fine. I'm good with that. I don't really care.
So you guarantee you get an alchemist fire, and then you get 1 vial of poison.
Cool. That's good. I mean, I don't really have any like empty bottles, so I'm kind of.
I mean, it's with the
anyways.
kit. With the kit, it's assumed that you have it in there. That's what the kit comes with.
Okay. Well, eventually it runs out. I'm assuming, but
yeah, you would buy a new kit at that point.
so
So I basically would keep track of your kit usage, and then I'm gonna say, "Oh, you're all out." You reach into your pack, and it's empty.
Yeah.
So you're good. So 1 alchemy, 1 poison, vial, and bam. With thought.
Hey boy, you want me to turn this excess gems into anything pretty for you? I'm gonna fabricate.
Could you make my ring nicer?
It's the ring?
Yeah. This
I'm
one's
gonna
all
make
beat
you
up.
a
Remember, you
real
bought me a
special.
junk one.
Just for you, it ends up being what are those called where they're like a ring around every finger that you punch people with?
Brass knuckles.
It's like brass knuckles because there's a ring around every finger, and on them is like a giant gem, like a ring pop.
That's fucking cool.
That's very cool, Bernie.
I gotta punch something.
What would be the name of these this unique item, Fudge House? And one flavor line for like where you acquired it, or if you had it made.
Bernie Popper. Pop Bernie?
Popper? Or
Burn Dog Millionaire.
Burn Fist?
Burn Fist.
These are hard naming.
Ring of Fire.
It's gonna burn your hole.
Cool.
Oh, wait a minute.
It's
That's
the Burninator from
The Burninator. Oh man, I'm gonna have to spend this 35,000 on enchanting these things to actually like add fire damage to a punch.
I thought you were gonna say hire a marketing firm to come up with a good name for it.
I mean, they're just pretty right now, but it looks good. That's important.
I'll tell
Right.
you, after we're done with this, we should all go on a shopping spree. Have fun. We can all get shoes. We can get clothes. It's just a grand old time.
We can get ice cream again.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm kind of over
we can get
ice
some
cream.
ice cream. This is fantastic.
Yeah.
It always goes so badly
Let's do
for
it.
me. You guys always seem to enjoy
Come
it.
on. Let's
Every time I lose my mind.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. It's just regular ice cream, right?
Don't worry. Sister Fields can help you this time, Bernie.
Maybe. She's not very nice.
Well,
No,
and
but-
I'll flat Bernie on the back. You ready? Show us the way. Or that's show us the way.
So Bernie, real quick.
You're Scottish.
That's all right, Steve.
I'll
That it was
definitely have an
somewhere-
identity crisis every once in a while.
Along that path. I mean, it's that
Well,
path for
it's-
sure. But otherwise, like, you don't know what's going to be up ahead. You know, obviously, there's been a lot of activity since you've been down here, and everyone here is missing.
Very strange. Well, anyway.
No, I'm Bernie and I've got the Burninator now. I'm not worried.
Oh, I didn't want to.
So here's where I'm at with the Burninator so far. I'm going to work it into your thing, but it's basic stat mechanics. If you ever use it, it is an unarmed strike melee weapon. On hit, it'll do 1d8 bludgeoning plus 1d6 fire because it has sugar burn. When you deal fire damage, which is the natural state of this
Nice.
weapon, as long as they are affected by the fire. So if they're immune, it would not affect them. But as long as you cause the fire damage aspect, the target then must make a DC 17 con save. I'll play with it. Or suffer burning sweetness. They'll take an additional 1d4 at the start of their next turn. If they die while the burning sweetness is active, they explode in a small burst of caramelized flame, dealing up to a 10-foot range 1d6 fire splash or more. I figured it'd be higher, but I'm working on it. So that's where we're getting at. So it's kind of like one of those like headshot bonuses from Halo, but you got to go and punch him as Bernie. So little kid with like a ring pop brass knuckles got us to go in. Boom.
Yeah, I'll use this one time when I get jumped by somebody. Because otherwise I'm supposed to be way in the back.
When you need it, it'll count. Pa gave you this for a reason.
Yeah.
Right.
That's awesome.
I'm thinking about the ability, but we'll get there.
Guys, if you're ready, I'm pretty sure it's this way.
Okay. Lead the way.
Anything else that we need to do, guys, before we go, or?
No, let's save my brother, I suppose.
Ooh.
Or at least recover his
Bad
corpse
looking sexy.
and bury him in the dirt.
Didn't you already
I'm
do
sure
that?
some yummy corn will grow
I'm
above
not-
him.
Are we here to save him or kill him? I forget.
Well, he's dead.
Yeah,
Oh,
I saw
so we're
him
here to
die.
re-kill him?
He's pretty dead.
No, I don't. I hope not.
You're gonna raise him from the dead.
Bring him back.
No,
I'm
he,
just like trailing right
he-
behind you, just asking a bunch of questions like a kid.
he can stay dead. That's fine. That's the natural way of things.
So then
I'm
why are we
trailing
actually
behind
here?
and just like
I have to bury him, otherwise he'll go to hell.
Oh,
Fairmont talks really loudly to Bernie.
Hell.
He's like, "Don't
this
you
how-
worry, I'm gonna gift her a clone of her brother. It's gonna be a special gift just for her."
Do you know if she even wants that, Pa?
You know what the ladies like. First they like all them eats, and then they like, clones of their something that's stupid.
You see, as you guys arrive to this nonsense, there's a massive little kind of flooded cavern section that once was crossable via foot. At one point, a raft was used. You could tell because what was used as the oar or pushing stick is there, which is Mia. And the raft, halfway through this cavern, floating there with no way of pulling it back simply. The water is still. Nothing seems to be moving in either direction in any sense. How the water got here is unknown. There is no natural source presently providing itself in view.
Oh dear.
Steve seriously activated his special ability. Gelatinous resistance.
Yes. Is this like it's like a wooden crate here that I see, or a wooden barrel?
Yeah.
Okay. I go over and inspect and see if it's hollow, if there's other things in it, if there's nothing in it, if you will.
You check it out. It seems to be half full, easy enough to dump. It's just dry grains.
So I dump the barrel, and then I remove it. I remove the contents of this box as well.
Okay.
All right. Here's a crazy idea. We can use one of these barrels here as a raft and send it. And one person can go across in a barrel. One person can go, or a couple people can go in here in this box.
Damn, I'm getting Donkey Kong vibes.
How big is this barrel?
Bernie fits in it. Bernie does not. Bernie and Reno can fit in one together. Everyone else needs their own. Big G does not fit in any barrel or box.
I want to see how
let's
deep
do
that
it,
water.
Bernie.
One of my unseen minions in to see how far down he falls.
Your unseen minion goes in. And question: can they swim?
I don't know. I'm gonna say no.
And then
It's like when you are in a video game and you test something out and you really hope it floats. And it doesn't.
Can I hear how deep it goes, or I won't know?
Oh yeah, you totally hear an invisible servant make a noise at the bottom of this snow.
Sploosh.
What if it farts down there and we see how long it takes the bowls to come?
Yeah. How long is it going to take for his fart to reach the sea?
There's-
I'll give you an Arcana check at advantage because you have a tether, and if it were to extinguish itself, you would know that you're one short.
Okay, there's enough barrels for everyone except Big G.
We get advantages on Arcana.
Yeah, how shallow or how deep is this pond?
All right.
About 6 seconds in, it's gone.
All right.
How much health do
And
they
then-
have, give or take?
I think it's like 10 health or something.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that checks. Tracks.
It's low.
All right, and Big G, I'll make sure you float in the air, and we'll pull you along like a balloon.
Can you
Guys, I can just walk on the water and pull you.
That's a good move.
Or if you had told us the abilities you had, you could have told us that from the beginning, and then we wouldn't have to have me go knocking around on barrels for the whole fucking kid, and to be able to pull us all across. That'd have been
I
great.
just want to see what you come up with, man.
Yeah, well, you know what? You wasted our time. All right? Thanks.
All right, well, I think we figured it out.
Bernie just goes out and stands on the water and looks.
As you stand on the water,
and waves.
everybody else sees Bernie unaffected.
Uh-oh.
Apparently, the water is wet, but it repels him.
Boy.
I'll grab a barrel and hey Bernie, can you push me along?
Sure.
Yeah, I get the 3 other barrels. I guess it's 4, unless like Reno wants to climb on Big G, then I can just cast levitate on Big G.
Okay.
Me and Bernie's just pushing me unless he.
Okay, so
says
Bernie.
otherwise.
Now these barrels go into the surface, right, with them in it, and it creates that bubble of oxygen because it doesn't pierce the barrels. However, you would actively have to hunch down to push them because the barrels will probably leave like this much exposed because of how deep it is and the floating buoyancy of such. Or you can find a way to easily kick it. You kick it? Okay, and I hope you did
I
that.
just like
as you
walking, like,
kick it. Reno, give me a perception check as Bernie starts kicking you along, and the two of you probably go about, I'd say, 15 or so feet. You begin to hear these little burning noises. As you look down, you see splashes and splashes and splashes from every single time Bernie kicks the surface of the barrel. Water cannot physically be on top of his boot, so it falls into the barrel and to you. As you look at your clothing, you see that where water has splashed, it has now burnt through like moths have been eating it in the moment. Bernie must find a safer way, or he will easily burn you through.
Bernie, stop! You're burning.
By the way,
it hurts. The water's acid. The water's acid, everybody.
I set
Water's
up,
acid.
Go ahead, Steve.
I set up 3 additional barrels, 1 for Sister Fields, 1 for Claremont, 1 for myself. I take this axe, I chop the box up to make paddles for each individual to be able to paddle themselves through, while then tying a rope to Big G. I then cast levitate on Big G, and I tie him I tie it around my waist, and then I will paddle.
Does everyone get into their vessel?
Yeah.
Claremont, how do you
I
choose
stay on
to...
my palanquin. It technically flies.
Yeah, so I was gonna say you're fine. Big
Okay.
G's flying. Bernie's good. Reno's in a
Again?
barrel.
Wasting my time. Had you told me, you little floaty thing, floats, I wouldn't have wasted time preparing you a paddle and preparing you a barrel to float yourself across. Thank you for wasting my time. Appreciate that.
Oh, it hurts.
You're welcome.
Bernie keeps
as
kicking the barrel.
as Reno gets pushed further. Steve, can you give me a survival check at disadvantage due to this unfortunate disruption that the party has provided you with your efforts and resources?
Yeah, disadvantage, sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
oh, bummer.
How much-
It's almost.
Big G.
Bummer.
Oh, he stepped away. Okay. Yeah, you're none the wiser. You began paddling. Now, where you can tell the weight of a paddle, Big G, you're also in your vessel that was created for you. Oh no, you're floating. Just kidding. You're fine. You're good. All
Yeah,
right,
he's
you're
fine.
on the-
I casted levitate
Okay.
on him. He's tied to me.
So Sister and Steve are pedaling slowly with effort. Reno's getting kicked by Bernie and chances at damage. As this happens, Reno brought up a very good point. A lot of good background acknowledgement of words he said that he does not realize are applying actively to everybody here. I need those of you in the barrel to give me wisdom saving throws.
All
That's
right.
Sister, Reno, and Steve.
Wisdom saving.
Yes, nice. Now, Sister, that's all we need. Come on, bring us home, sis.
Sorry, it's just being slow. I don't know.
She's a cleric, so her wisdom saving throw should be through the roof, right? So
Should be.
we should just auto succeed for her.
Bernie, instead
Sorry,
of kicking
I
me,
don't know what
just
the problem
here's
is.
my staff that I cast spells with. I'll just kind of wedge it, or I'll hold on to it. You could just push the staff instead of kicking me around.
I'll roll on D&D Beyond because
Go for it.
Bernie grabs the staff and
one.
shoves the barrel forward.
Yeah.
Shove the barrel forward. Reno,
But he's like
you,
accelerating it faster, like it's because it's more fun this way.
you, Reno, feel this odd kind of apparent situation occurring around you. The scenario, as you, Sister Fields, and Steve come to realize, is this. Something is burning. And it is each of your individual vessels, because something is burning through it. You guys are literally in what Reno has referred to as acid. Welcome to Dante's Inferno.
well, let's just go quick and then we'll be fine.
Reno is the furthest ahead. Reno, you see the first seepings of such contents coming in because your good old buddy Bernie made sure that yours got extra damage extra quick. With that, you don't have anything to pedal yourself. You are dependent on Bernie. Unless Bernie moves you the rest of the way of safety or you bail and try to acquire yourself safely elsewhere, you will eventually be taking damage as long as you stay within the barrel. If you get out of the barrel, you take more damage. It's a really tough scenario you find yourself in unless you do something now. What do you do?
How big is the barrel?
For you to fit in comfortably as a younger child elf, I'd say that you probably got about 10 inches or so of space, about 5-4, depending where you find yourself in the center.
So 10 inches, the barrel is about 10 inch in diameter.
Mm-hmm.
I will continuously cast mending on the barrel.
Okay. Okay.
Hurry up, Bernie! It's starting to hurt. Get to shore.
I keep shoving as fast as I can.
Okay. Like shuffleboarding, you go across. You realize that
No
at any
water,
point, even
no
here,
acid.
he just now has to get out of the barrel. That's the next challenge. How does he get out of the barrel without pushing the barrel further in? Before we get to that, the rest of the team. Claremont, you're just gliding. Big G, you're just gliding. Sister Fields and Steve, your vessels are not as further as your allies, but is as further in deterioration. Your next turn will require you to slowly start making saves unless you have a plan. The two of you.
Yeah. How far am I? Is this like... Sorry, is this...
This is considered enough, yeah? So
Okay.
you're about 30 feet.
I will
35
just...
for Steve.
Misty Step.
Okay. I will. I just gotta see if I can cast it while also doing. Okay, I can't. So I'm gonna cast jump on myself, and I should be able to jump the distance. Yeah. Okay, I can jump the distance. All right.
Sorry, Steve. I mean, sorry, sister. I didn't know you were able to cast it on you. I would have had you do the teleport. That works out. All right. Looks like all of you guys managed. Everyone but Reno. Reno, what do you do as you are struggling to get out of the barrel?
I'll be like, Big G, can you pick me up? As Bernie gets closer, hopefully, to the end of the shore.
Yeah, how far away is he?
Oh, easily. You can easily stick your hand out and just scoop.
Men.
Big G comes up, scoops up Reno. Boop, boop. You guys all managed to get out of there. However, there's more going this way, and there's nowhere to go this way. But yet, Bernie, you swear this was the way.
Now, Bernie, you didn't have us wade through a river of acid just to come to a dead end, did you?
No, I had you come here to figure out the next thing to do.
I think the best course of action for us is for you to pull another card from your deck.
Oh boy.
It hasn't been an hour, so I can't.
Last time it made us rich. Now this time it'll probably get us through here, so I'm good with just sitting for another 45 minutes.
Why is
I'm going
Steve
to
so
investigate
upset?
around to see if there's some other solution.
Yeah,
there's an unknown southern direction this way. And then, sister, you're doing what?
I can throw a fireball at them.
I'm looking across the wall to see if there's any like.
You're looking across it? How?
I would say
You're just staring at the wall? Like, I'm imagining
I'm looking closely
side.
at it. I'm imagining what it would look like if it was gone.
Give me a wisdom saving throw as you imagine what it would look like if it's gone. That apple looks delicious, but not enough for Big G.
It's not enough food.
Yeah, that apple's gonna
Oh,
make you hungrier. God damn, Sister Fields, you immediately vanished.
Nice. Easy.
Where'd it go?
But you can't communicate with the rest of them because you don't know where you are either. You straight up, you imagine, like you said, you use the perfect words. You imagine what's on the other side. Oh, fuck.
Man, my imagination's getting very good.
You guys all lose feeling of Sister Fields being within the area. Real quick, Sister Fields, you hear from further ahead as you were to, I guess, put you here. You see that there is, or you should see that there are doors right here. But apparently it's not showing you that. It's weird. Hold on, let me fix that. Oh, Jesus, that's why. Hold on, let me fix this. It's a little messy. Bam. You should see doors now, right? Sister.
Sweet.
Yes, I do. I see them.
I start knocking on the wall.
Before you get to the doors, you hear Sister. Before Steve touches the wall. You give the same scent as the one that holds me here. Perhaps you could be the one who releases me further. Say you know that in which is the Fields family.
Who am I speaking to?
Lands of interest, entities without names, consequences without idea, but your thoughts brought you to me, specifically. Yet you travel with another who has made good on their arrangement.
Oh, do you mean the strange little boy? Yes, he did bring me here.
The one who wields the name that did the same by burning my chains away. Yes, that same child. I smell him on you.
Yes, he's pretty stinky.
What do you seek? And what is it of your reasoning for stepping into such a domain without an understanding of where and how fragile your mind has now become?
Yes, well, I'm looking for my brother's corpse. I'm not looking to make any deals today, thank you. Just a corpse.
And you think that if I were to just allow you to find the remains of this individual who must yield such great need, that I would not need an arrangement in return?
No, because I'm not going to be making any deals with strange voices or disembodied sounds today. Just looking for my dead brother.
You hear the door just
Interesting.
pulls you in. You stand present before you in a room. Technically, you should see behind this. Hold on. I'm discovering all kinds of new wallages that I was not aware of. All right, perfect. Deleted 22 walls just for you. Bam! You see this pedestal before you. Sister Field. By the way, you guys are all able to purview this if you were to click out of your character, because I think you guys all have observership of Sister Fields. But if you don't, you guys should. Hold on, just one
No,
second.
I can't see nothing.
That's okay.
Can't see it.
No. How about now? On saving. Now?
Nope.
Seriously, if you
No.
click out?
Nope.
Okay, click.
Nope.
Oh, wait.
I see. Never mind. I was looking the wrong
scroll
way. I
all the way
know.
up there.
Okay, scroll out if you need. Yeah, scroll out. Okay, so Sister
Yeah.
Fields is
That's
now
like
present.
Cloudy's chamber.
Oh.
What? No way. Who's that? You wouldn't know. Anyways, Sister Fields, you arrive. You see this shambled arrangement before you, and then a curtain of flaming aura, almost something that seems too stained to immediately accept. But you realize, sister, that you might not have the privileges that you normally would in a sanctum. This place does not give off the senses of being desecrated in any way. What belongs here is truly raw madness. How do you approach?
I wouldn't.
What would you do physically at this point?
Did you just pull me in here? Is there something you want to show me?
Asked for an audience upon your keepers. You see first a small kind of companion-like hound appear, and then stepping out.
I don't like dogs. No, thank you.
From the very blockage cusp, you see this massive individual wielding a crazy kind of armament of put together with that of just fear and the exception of a standing foot as if it needed to stay still at one point, and it could probably balance alone. A crown amongst them glows with the burning fire that you recognize none other than Bernie's. He is right. Bernie did crown this man free. And the madness and belief is all what this creature needs. This is not a god. This is not a demon. This is not some super powerful being that has released from its chambers. It is a literal threat to this plane. And it is granting you an audience without taking your mind away, in which you have already lost to it. No deal necessary. You realize this. You feel this weight, this burden. Why is it allowing you to keep your thoughts? As you're starting to understand that you already agreed when you thought too hard. As you sit there and steep the rest of the party, it's back here. Steve, you said you were going to use your wrist and do a maneuver of knocking.
No,
Go
no.
ahead.
I was just going to tap my knuckle just to hear if there was a hollow point and to determine whether or not there was any way or any like buttons or potential traps or any like secret passages that could be identified.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation. The rest of you are doing what?
I'm eating food because I don't know what else. I'm just eating food.
Big G's also eating. Big G just kind of.
Oh, Big G, you want some of this? Come here, boy. Here, boy.
Were we unable to like also go in the door? Like sister just
There's no door.
Sister didn't
Yeah,
go
there
through
is
a
no
door.
door. She got
Sister,
sucked in.
Sister stared at the wall and imagined what would be on the other side and appeared somewhere without telling anyone. As Steve,
none of
with
us,
the 17,
none of us noticed this.
You knock on it. It's a wall, man. It doesn't look like it fits here. It looks like it was built down here, but something's on the other side of that wall for sure. Maybe there's an entrance somewhere.
Oh man, I hope Sister Fields is all right on the other side. She's pretty good at taking care of herself, but if there's a nasty demon on the other side, well, she's on a menopause. She's pretty fired up right now. She probably take care of herself. Yeah, she's probably good. But I am here to help protect her. So if I could find her, and that'd be the best. So I
Steve realizing he may be retired after today. He's like, well, this is a new one for me.
Steve, what do you think is on the other side of this wall?
I'm gonna go get a drink.
Shit.
What do you guys think
Not
about
quite
what you want to do?
Whatever it is Sister Fields is definitely on the other side. And she got sucked in. If you didn't see that, she just kind of like went from being there to not there. So I'm assuming she's on the other side. So there's got to be a void of space where you'd have maybe potentially furniture and some other things. There might be a being on the other side. I'd like to know, though, before we go in.
Excuse me. It sounds like what you need is a genius. And what I have is quite a set of skills, particularly but in a particular way to handle all of the arcane. If you wish, I could find a way.
A way to a genius? Who'd you point at? Well, this is all we've got here.
Move aside. I'll touch it.
That's what she said. Oh.
A little bit of a magic touch, if you know what I mean. I've got the
What
magic.
did she say?
First, we'll do a
I don't know. They'll never tell me either, Big G.
I know. Big G.
Be my guest. I knocked, and then.
So, what do you do, Clement?
Wasn't sure.
You knocked and knocked? Then I'll also knock. But
You
first
knock on it. Oh, go
I'm
ahead.
gonna do dispel magic, and then I'm gonna do knock. So I was gonna do those two spells.
So you're gonna first dispel. Go ahead and give me a D20 with your modifier. Roll that bitch.
20.
Plus your modifier. It's like whatever your pluses are. Your attack spell.
I don't know.
Intelligent.
You're
You're intelligent.
plus 5.
Intelligence. There you go.
Okay, cool. I look that up.
I'm going to intently stare at Claremont.
As you cast
thinking
the
that
spell,
my staring is going to help him.
nothing happens. You knock on it. Well, must be
knock.
real. And then you cast knock. As you cast knock, you find yourself present
Hello?
right next to
Anything at
Sister
home?
Fields. You then hear,
Just as I intended.
welcome. It would seem, sister, that you have individuals who intend to find themselves with you in this burden. Give me a wisdom saving throw, Mr. Fudgehouse.
Not as I intended. Sister, looks like we are in deep trouble. You by any chance know a way out of here?
Oh, nice. You choose Fudgehouse. A very powerful entity is trying to pretty much search your entire brain. Whether you choose to let it is up to you. If you resist it, you can, but we'll try again. If you allow it, you have this one opportunity to try to allow it to only see what you wish.
Ooh. Allow it to only see what I wish.
And what do you limit off?
I believe what it needs to know is all of the foods that I enjoy. It needs to really see like how they're made, what kind of butter belongs on which type of breads, which meats taste best with which kind of grease, which folds have different types of sandwiches in it, because this fold has a bologna sandwich, but this one has the turkey. And if you look under the belly, oh, there's where you find the hoagies. That's the good stuff.
Oh man, I love that.
Arm flaps have some random meat, but I think Big G took most of them out, so I don't even know if they're still there. I don't know. Did you eat them? You ate them.
All of them. Yeah.
You got it. Okay.
I occasionally look at my folds and I'm like, where the hell my meatballs go?
They're all gone. Sorry.
Yeah, it's gonna you give it access to the eatery of your knowledge bank, and it's gonna learn that. It's gonna take a minute, so we're gonna come back to you and Sister Fields. Sister, you see Claremont is there, and Claremont has connected with this thing in its own way. You have chosen to direct your attention elsewhere, as you could tell that this information exchange is not something you want to see. Otherwise, the calorie count is astronomical. The rest of you guys are doing what? Another member is now missing. Oops, didn't mean to grab Steve Irwin and put him in acid at all.
Goodbye.
Oh no, Claremont left.
Big G's gonna reach over towards where Claremont was, because he thought that Claremont's gonna hand him another piece of food. And
now he's not there. You're being left hanging.
He's gonna reach into the wall.
Okay. You hit the wall. Like, I mean, what are you trying to reach into? What's on the other side, or what's inside this wall? Exactly. But like, I mean, you guys are talking about the wall like it's been non-physical, but every time you touch it, you touch it. But yet you're saying you're trying to reach into it, but what are you trying to reach into?
So that's the first time that he contacted the wall.
Yep.
And he's like, wait, where did Claremont go? So he tried to punch it, because he was like annoyed by it. So he punched a wall. Did anything happen?
You punched the wall. Go ahead and give me an attack roll and the damage. I got to see how much damage you put to the wall. Claremont, it catches that thought in your mind, and there's a like catch-22. It's deciding whether or not your mental lie is telling the truth, or if it really is or isn't the mouth of chocolate debris you claim it to be.
It's a mixture in reality.
Originally, it stunk so bad you figured if you added chocolates, it would look the same and smell better, and then it just kept going. Things get out of control.
I'm not so picky sometimes. I mean, I'm a royal man, but I'm more of a papa when it comes to feed time.
And I think that'll be 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. Okay. All right. You punch the wall. What are you thinking as you punch this wall? Like, what is your intent as you punch this wall?
He's gonna find where Claremont is, because that's where he was before.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna reach for the food, but then there's a wall, so he's like, what the hell? So he punched the wall instead.
Got it. Okay. With that, you punch it. And you too, give me a wisdom saving throw real quick.
What?
Yeah. Well, you know, you are a scholarly type, just like Mr. Fudgehouse. I see you do them fancy little like spells where you blast stuff out your fingers.
Big G.
Could you figure out how to get through this wall?
You look behind you and you see a massive wall broken and then rebuild itself. No one else sees this but you.
What?
Oh.
You hear Steve's talking, and then right as the final sediment falls back in place, you can't hear him anymore.
I don't think a fireball is gonna work here, Steve.
Yeah, but
What do you do, Big G?
Mr. Fudgehouse didn't cast a fireball. he just went up and knocked, and then was gone. And now Big G's gone. I'm afraid this wall is eating our party members.
Can Big G?
and I can't
what's
be-
around this?
I'm gonna be quite
Investigation.
honest. I can't get caught being with a bunch of children. All right? Doesn't seem
Why
real.
can't you be? Is this like a court order thing, or?
I can tell you,
Why
it's
is
not.
Big G so sensitive?
It's not good. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good for you. It doesn't look good for me. It doesn't look good for any of us.
Bernie's gonna, while he's talking this,
But
he's
you're the
just gonna
oldest one now.
run and like toss himself at the wall to see if he can get through the thing.
What are you thinking about as you throw yourself at the wall?
Bernie's
Dear God,
Papa's
get me
gone.
out of this conversation.
Will you
Wisdom
tell me
saving
your
throw.
Papa?
A wisdom saving throw? Or, okay, what?
Big G, you're looking around and there's a door that goes and you see other doors, and then you remember, you guys don't know the blue line, only Bernie does. And then it's just another hallway with doors on your left.
Oh,
Wait, but behind him, where he came from, where he punched the wall and the wall reformed, there's no door there.
Nope. You're in a room. You pop up into like a closed room, like a closet or like an extra storage room that just isn't used or was used, or it's empty right now. And it leads into another room showing an open door.
Didn't you?
Yeah, you just appear on the other side. Bernie, your wisdom saving throw is so bad. Big G, you hear something, and then you look, and a small child is on the other side.
He went up to Bernie and picked him up. Bernie should stick with Big G now.
okay. And meanwhile, he's just gonna lay there and be like, "Is you heard me? Thank you."
D100.
See, now, Reno, it's just you and me, and this is even worse than it was with you and Bernie and me. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how we get out of this situation that we're in. So,
Yay, I finally have my own dad. Thank you.
oh God.
Why is
Yeah,
Steve such a yapper?
I'm not
It's not
sure.
yeah.
I'm not sure this is a good idea, but I'm gonna go ahead and just run through the wall like everybody else did, and
No,
I hope it
leave me,
works.
Dad.
What are you thinking about, Steve, as you go into the 5 3/4?
Just get me the fuck out of here.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
I'm gonna chase him as if I'm like, Dad, don't leave me.
Wisdom saving throw, Reno.
Oh boy.
Oh, thank God, Bernie, you're here. You weren't
Sorry,
alone.
they
with
went
that
too far.
tree, were you?
They went too far. They aren't there.
Yeah, and he wouldn't shut up. He was saying some really weird stuff
We're
about
not
being
there.
alone with kids.
Stop. Steve, you start running away.
Not
And as you try to run away, Steve, it's like, what is that shit? Fuck. Oh my God, I just forgot it. God damn it. The 80s music video. What is it? Take me home. Is that the one with like the handwritten speed racer? Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. So it's like that, but it's Steve Irwin running away from Reno. And then Steve doesn't run fast enough. Reno's faster. He has years of experience over him, even though he's a child. And he's like a track star and dashes all the way. And then he tackles him with his 23 going, and they both appear on the other side.
Can you get off of me?
Big G and Bernie turn around to see Steve below Reno.
Oh,
You were
God.
gonna leave me, weren't you?
No, it's not what you all think. I can promise you.
You
You
were gonna
tackled
leave
me. It's like Steve's trying to like push him off.
He's like one of those passionate kids. Why?
He already
You know,
I immediately try to like reach into my bag and take out some makeup and like wipe it on him and cast friends on him.
You're giving me a save. Go ahead and Reno, you cast it.
This isn't Big
Steve,
Brother situation.
Steve, first, give me an
not a
insight check.
program.
Give me an insight to see if you see this coming from him, because that's going to
No,
decide.
I
if
don't.
you get
Don't see everybody else. I'm just like,
I'm not
leaving
looking. I'm so preoccupied that I'm trying to
give me a
push him
wisdom
off.
save. Let's see. This is crazy.
Big G,
Great.
can you keep me away from Steve?
Well, let's see. This might
Big
change
G's
real
running
quick.
around.
No. Steve, you resist all the urge. It became Predator versus Predator real quick.
Reno, this is really uncomfortable.
I don't want to be by myself.
Can you can stand like 5 feet from me, but I'm not gonna go away. I'll just be right here, just you 5 feet away.
Wait, what is this doors doing here?
What door?
I thought the court order was 100 yards, Steve.
Oh yeah, he opened it.
It was open.
Yeah,
I don't know. Do you want to go up and look inside?
Yeah, Big G's gonna
100
carry
yards.
Bernie and go open the doors.
Okay, so you go and open the doors. Did you just close them again, Coward? Close them.
As long as you don't leave me, I'm all alone.
Okay, so Bernie, as you guys are saying that, Bernie and Big G go in. Go to look inside. What? The doors are open, and then you see a wall. On that wall, Bernie and Big G, Steve, Reno, you all would eventually hear. Oh, hey, how's it going? Don't go that way. Go that way. It'll take you straight to the castle. A small little worm, fuzzy and hairy with a little mohawk, big bulgy eyes and stripes, purple and gold. Probably no bigger than this. Appears on a
What?
brick on the other side of the door.
You're so cool. What's your name?
Me. And I was once adopted, but then he forgot where he left me, so I just wiggle my way back here.
Big G pick it up and says, Big G.
Big G, on your finger, it's like this big. Like, it's really, like, for you and your size. Like, if Bernie picked it up, it'd be like his hand. For you, it's like your finger. For size reference, as you pick it up and you're having this conversation now with Wormy, it's just like,
Wow, you're the biggest thing in the world.
And you are the smallest thing in the world.
Really?
Yeah.
Steve
looks down
bursts in and
to
says,
Bernie.
dance, magic jump,
They
magic
begin to
jump.
do that. Like, you see Wormy start doing flips.
Oh, sorry. Well, they all look pretty small down there.
As Wormy looks down at all of them because you're so tall, Big G, and you're holding them up to like eye level, so everyone's technically below you.
Oh no, he has Bernie on one of his shoulder. He's holding tight to him, and the
fair
other
point.
hand, yeah.
Okay.
Wow. And then you got this thing that's almost as big as me. Hi.
Wormy, where do we go?
That way.
He just does a head nod and said that way, with no actual direction.
Where's that? What does he mean by like? Where
No,
does?
not that way. That
Wormy,
way.
can you point it out?
That way.
Tosses a head.
Like, stretching around which way? Which way?
You're like going like this, Big G, and it's like,
Yeah, like this way. No, this way.
Not that way. That way.
And then he pointed this way.
you see Big G having some serious problems. Meanwhile, while the four of you guys are being directed by a worm, close by yet non-announced to you all, we are stuck in a different kind of conversation. That brings us back to Sister Fields and Claremont. You were in a room where at this point, you guys would have somehow found yourselves halfway through it, watched by a spirit-like hound or a man's best friend. Keeping its distance, but watching the two of you. You then see this crowned individual walk up to you all. They have this kind of gaseous-like smoke and debris around them, making them seem as if they are not exactly what they are before you. Almost as if this is the most plausible method of disguising what they are, because your brain cannot handle it. Sister, Claremont, you both see separate images, but you both feel like you're seeing the same thing at the same time. You've only felt this way one time, sister. Can you guess when?
Yesterday, when I had my menopause thing.
Who do you think you might have met while you were absent from the group? Related to the entirety of this campaign from the beginning.
Oh. Frickin'. What the fuck? Sid?
Yeah, Sid.
Oh, crikey.
This is the second time you feel like someone has hidden what they truly are. And that is a very tough skill against Sister Fields. Brother Fields, one could slip past them. Sister Fields is the next level of stern, and even so, this is the second time in your existence to feel this way. It is not Sid, you know that, but that makes you even more concerned about Sid. Beyond the fact that you're standing somewhere much more threatening also. I will allow you and Claremont to have a brief sidebar before what happens next.
Excuse me, sidebar. And I turn over to Sister. Sister, what are we doing here?
Well, I'm looking for my dead brother, and this person is trying to offer me some kind of deal, but I don't trust them. Worst comes to worst, just stay next to me. I may be able to get us out of here. But perhaps he will know who my brother is.
Intimidation. They'll see me as like your bodyguard.
You're very scary, yes. Well, I'm thinking perhaps we ask him what he wants, and that will maybe tell us a little bit more about what the hell is going on here. Pardon my class being.
As a fudge house, we're very well-to-do. I've had to deal with a lot of these things. I suggest you offer him money and food. Those are the things everybody likes.
I will start with that. Okay, anything else in our sidebar? Remember, stay close to me if you can.
If you need me to teleport us out of here, you just say the word. We can
all right. Well then, I'm gonna look toward. I wonder where our friends are. Oh well, neither here nor there.
I just hope Bunny's not alone with that creepy guy, Steve.
Yes, Steve got sent to work at our church after some allegations were brought at a separate one. Of course, I never believed them. But I've always thought it was strange he requested to work at the orphanage. Anyway, we can ask about that later. I'm sure it's not important.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're false, I tell you. They're all false. It's not true. These kids, they came at me, and I had to defend myself. It was me versus 50 kids, and I had to punch him and get him out of it.
You did not hear any of this.
No reason for you to not have your pants on when you're defending yourself.
Okay, so full disclosure. Let's have a quick little team conversation real quick before we get into the next part. Because this went in an interesting direction, and I want you guys to have the best opportunity here. How fucked are we?
I don't know how that's a question for you.
We're in good shape. I think Sister Fields is our best negotiator because she has a level head.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it this way.
Well, I'm going through the game notes of what you wrote, and I think we're really good because you're about to give us a wish spell, and that's gonna just.
I'm just gonna let you guys know. The last time I gave a wish spell to somebody, their avatar turned against them. So be careful with that one.
I wish my avatar wouldn't turn against me.
Oh, got him.
Just you though. Hey, I really love you, Fudge. I was like, have a piece of chicken as you're like zapping Bernie and everyone else next to you. You end up zapping the wrong teammate. Whoops. Anyways, so full disclosure, you guys all can give me an insight check real quick. Let's fill out the entire scenario. How are each of you guys feeling right here, right now?
Based off an insight?
Ah, shoot.
I feel like the next
Um,
character I make when Bernie inevitably dies is I'm going to make sure it's somebody that has high wisdom, because I miss out on most of the game and the lore because you ask for wisdom on that all the time,
I
and
know, I
my
ask for a lot of
characters
wisdom.
are always very unwise.
You know, if it makes you feel any better, yours are unwise. In 3 other campaigns, they have -3 to 5. So there's some serious loss in lore that I truly don't know why I bother making when I know you guys can't pass them.
Yeah, DM just should stop writing. Just stop. And
Just write it when
Does it matter?
somebody actually passes something. Make it up on the spot.
I love it. I love it. You know, it's super funny that Zook Sax shows up in the game. You know why? Because Reno, you are the only one. No, correction. Steve and Reno are the only 2, including Zook Sax, who hear something oddly nearby, in the same vicinity. Steve and Reno, amongst Bernie and Big G, hear a noise. It almost comes out like it's saying the word stab, but just beyond this wall, oddly enough. There seems to be some kind of commotion, and then you all hear a thud. Something's happening on the other side of that wall, but there's no door.
Which door? Which wall?
What's over here? Gonna put my ear against it. Bernie, I think I hear something over here.
Yeah, I mean, you hear these weird kind of like there's a commotion, like there's some combat going on. There's some stuff happening. There's purposes.
Sounds like there's fun
Stab
on
him in
the
the
side of
kisser.
that wall.
Pow! Stab him in the kisser. I think that's what I heard.
Oh my god. We should join this. We can join as like a third party. This should be fun. We'll just fuck up both of them.
Take a step back and charges the wall.
Now,
Okay.
I'll sit here and I'm gonna stand here in the back and I'll make sure I got you all's back, but you are good to go in on your own.
Okay,
I
Big
have to continue to find Sister Fields, and right now don't see her, nor is that her voice on the other side of that wall. So you continue to do what you need to do.
So, Big G, you barrel through.
Kill Steel!
As you do, you see.
What the heck?
Stop!
The back of a blue, small type creature, dual horned, with a kind of shark like head. Standing before them, less than 10 feet away on the other side of a body of this weird kind of flump like creature, tentacles and all. Let me show you guys what they actually look like. I made them bloodied and dead, but this is what they actually are. These 2 creatures on... Oh, wait, sorry, they're invisible, huh? Yep, they're everything that you can't see. These 2 creatures on the floor, bloodied, stabbed, literally to a pulp, like a blender was in this room, and the blender was this individual right here. They have a unique color, a color that starts with the letter C, and next to them is an individual holding on to a book that they slowly close. Mine. As he looks at the big Kool-Aid opening of Big G and party. And 2 kobolds before you. The blue one turns around, the gold one already staring at you with their eyeglasses and thick lenses and book with mind spelled backward, holding it tight to their chest. And then you see as the other looks at each of you with a spear in their hand, fully full of the guts of whatever creature they just massacred between the 2 before them. He looks at you each and goes, "Stab?" with a question. How do you respond?
Big G.
He slowly moves the spear toward you, and he holds it out. The tip looks so finite, like a bee stinger. Do you touch it, or do you just let him wield it before you?
He kind of like put a hand out, and if they get any closer, he's gonna grab the handle part.
You put your hand out. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Whoa! We're not here to hurt you guys. I don't think.
Oh my god! I still win though. You put your hand out. Within blinding speed, you feel a small prick, and then you see his staff glow, and he goes, "Speak. No things. No things. No." He begins to back away, but hold the spear up to each of you. Big G, you undoubtedly know that whatever the hell these two kobolds are, this specific one has already pricked you. He has already drew first blood between you and them, and they had made that known. Before you even had a moment to react, your noodle finally catches that moment. He's already 10 feet away, and you see the other one step in front of him. And he goes, "Hey, I know. You," as he points to the young child. Not Reno, but Bernie. "Bernie, I never know you. Yes. You. I know. This Kobold. You seek Cloudy and his origin. No, you connect. Yes."
I'm trying to remember if Bernie has actually met. No.
No, he hasn't. But you can roll me a history check with advantage because you were told by your Patreon himself what he might have left behind here when he first visited.
Yeah, when I briefly had him. History with insight.
Maybe there was his name on the contract for the churros.
You remember that your patron said that when he came here, an accident happened and a bunch of him split like the gremlins, and most of them were good, but there might have been a bad seed in there.
13.
And no seems to speak of your patron, which would be his. So you take that as you would to respond. The rest of you guys are there. You all see these kobolds speaking directly to Bernie as if they understand who he is. They look around and they go, No, you. Who you? As he looks to Big G, and then he goes, "Smell. Steve. Sister here. Elf." Looks at Reno. Name Elf. As they open their book and pull out a quill.
I'm Reno.
Elf names. And they purposefully put Bob. No, their head.
Okay.
It's magically recorded as Reno, but they purposefully insulted his Bob. They have a thing against elves. You see Kobold go, "Reno, stop. Huh?" No goes, no stab. This Kobold stab. Don't get stabbed.
Big G's gonna point at himself again. Oh, Big G.
Yes, no big. No big. Yes. G.
Big G.
He pokes his head out. Yes, that is. You immediately see No dash across all of you and go up to Steve. You, Steve, see this gold-like kind of amber kobold run up. No, you. Yes. No. Steve, no. Steve. Remember, time foul ankle hurt? No save. No gave kit. Yes. No knows this. Steve, give me a history check. At advantage.
Appreciate you for what you think you did. And if you could help, we're trying to get to our other party members, Sister Fields and Claremont.
Steve, you quickly remember that when you met No, it was 3 kobolds in a trench coat. And Kobold was not one of them. But there were 2 others. This must be another member.
You all were sneaking in to a building, and I had tripped and fell there and hurt my ankle. And then you popped out of that trench coat and patched up my ankle.
Yes, no, know this. Yes.
Appreciate you for that. Could you help me? I think our party members are somewhere in this building.
Here. Sister's here, yes.
Yeah.
No, know this, but no, not know why sister here. We, me, Kobold seek Cloudy Eye. But if sister here, then brother here. If brother take Cloudy Eye. No, not know this.
I'm not sure. But I know that we need to get to Sister Fields, which is, I think, somewhere beyond this area. And I listen.
No, kind of like touches his glasses and then he wipes them.
I listen near the wall. I don't touch the wall. I listen near the wall.
Oh, you don't lean against it this time?
I don't lean against it.
No physical interaction.
Physical interaction. I get close to see if I can hear.
Pulls you,
hear anything.
And he pulls with surprising strength. He just and whispers in your ear.
No, sister, and that thing for Dan, I think, on other side, and they in front of Telkia. We must not get caught.
You see Nose quickly dash off.
It's my job.
He goes to Kobold.
Telkia.
Kobold goes, stab! He screams the biggest stab possible and then jumps out of the room. Looks at No.
No.
No nods his head. Yes, no. It's almost as if they think the Daukir are there, but No knows the Daukir are whatever that is. You don't even know what the Daukir mean. Yeah. None of you recognize this name except Bernie.
Well, if you're on that side, can you help us get on that side? I don't mind you helping us out. It sounds like it's a nasty thing on the other side.
You. No. How?
Kobold goes.
Much.
I don't help much.
Doodle. He just marches forward and walks right through.
I have a question, guys. No, what are you guys doing here?
You say that before Kobold leaves or after he leaves?
Like as he's leaving, I'm asking.
Okay. No goes.
We seeking Cloudy's lost eye.
I'm gonna just try to follow Kobold.
Okay. You walk right through. You see Sister and Claremont.
I'm glad I can easily follow people blindly, like I follow our patron in blind faith, just like Sister Fields tells me.
As you guys march through, we then go to now whatever's left of the party. Big G, Bernie, and Reno. No goes.
Bernie, you shall not be so close to who you made pact and promise. You arrive, they want to deliver. No, but not you here. Why?
Why am I here? I'm trying to help Sister Fields find Brother Fields' body. Are you saying that Maddie's here?
No. He don't like that name. They are.
He points to the wall.
With Sister and that Verdan. And now,
as you watch Kobold and Steve walk through.
Steve and Kobold. Kobold will step. We trouble. No.
Yeah, it's probably not a good idea for any of us. Are you guys trying to avoid it? It seems like Kobold's trying to fight him.
I all things. He stab. No. Kobold stab. You now know Kobold stab.
He points at the two now completely decimated. It's like
Kobold decimate. Dead pieces. They decimated. No. You know. They know. He know. Elf know.
as he looks at Reno.
Disgust. Kobold do. Kobold do down here? Madness. Kobold might have.
And Bernie, you understand this because you were shared with a bit of madness when you first approached this Dalkir. This Dalkir is very powerful. They are very evil, but it was because of your innocence when you approached that they accepted you and the way you did, because you were like, I'm fucking over it at this point. You watched two people get eaten alive. You were like, this shit got crazy dark real fast, and you were in a deep, dark place. And then after you try to turn a leaf, and you've been doing great. But we all come back to our first decision. And beyond that, it seems to be your old friend Maddie. Beyond that seems to be where Brother Fields is, because your little invisible trail that you understand is ahead. Which would make sense, because that's where it all happened.
It's... Oh, God. If it were me, I would be fucking leaving.
Yeah, I'm really nice that I've let it go this far without combat already.
Yeah. Bernie's gonna feel compelled. I mean, he has to go face madness.
Okay.
Be part of the journey. So
Reno and Big G, you
he's
guys
gonna take no and then
having this
walk.
bond, and then No is going to go. His book quickly opens, and Big G and Reno, real quick, let's go to a secret. Or cult secrets.
Oh, I've been waiting so long for Sister Fields to finally get to negotiate.
Yeah, I'll probably come in and ruin the negotiation because Madness.
That's what I'm like. Oh, I was hoping
kid.
you'd get to it before all of y'all got in here, and then it became a clown fest.
No, I'm not. I mean, Sister Fields wouldn't negotiate with anybody for Brother Field stuff. She would die before anything like that. The same way Brother died. He got like sucked into that weird dream by the hate guy, and he was like, "Eat shit, my God's more powerful than you." And then the guy killed him. He was like, "Fine, I'm going to heaven." So that's us.
Didn't
like,
Brother
Fields
Fields have like a dark secret or something?
No.
Like
no,
he was just a good dude. He was simply just a good dude.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I thought he was like some type of thief or something, but he was not.
No, I mean, yeah, he would steal stuff sometimes. That's not...
I mean, you get it. This is escapism, so we all play the opposite of how we are in life. So Stan's like, I should play a good guy.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, well, this time
he's like, I'm a total asshole, and I destroy the hopes and dreams of my students, and so I'll play a good guy here where I bring hope to people.
No, we play ourselves here because I mean, clearly I'm a Claremont. I just eat and eat. It's just all my fat foods are for foods.
I'm a confused Australian dude that sometimes thinks he's Scottish.
I actually appreciate when you switch to Scottish sometimes. I love it.
Yeah.
I like the switch ups.
He's just a confused guy.
I really like this.
It actually helps.
Station type thing that's happening. I think it's pretty funny as a background for you, and maybe that's why you're with Sister Fields, partially because she's trying to help, like to erase your sins.
He's actually Steve is he's like not neutral good. He's like whatever the good can be. Like he's what is it? Chaotic good? It's not chaotic good. What is it? Lawful good?
Yeah. Oh, you're lawful good?
Yeah. He's like good. Like super good. True. Oh, I don't know why he says true neutral. He's not true neutral. The character when I build him He was
Well,
like,
maybe you were lawful good and you really had to punish the children, and you're into corporal punishment, so you felt the need to spank them. When you couldn't be spanking them.
no, not the kid. No. I'm thinking he got really angry, and this is something I talk about often as like a joke, but like when Creighton plays like sports with other 5 or 6 year olds, I'm like, man, I'd love to get in there and just demolish these kids, like play basketball and just like push them down and like score, like he plays basketball with a bunch of, I'm like, dude, I would love to just shove them and like, you know, hit a shot or, you know, whatever, like steal the ball from them, like for once feel like I'm a giant among children, you know, literally
crush them.
Doesn't anyone ever feel like they just want to, like, you know, they could feel big and tall like a 7-footer?
No, I've never been that tall, so I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Randall. Like, we could feel like that if you're playing basketball against a bunch of 5 or 6 year olds.
That's why you gotta become a coach.
Guys that were like 6'5" just instantly got girls for no reason, and I was like, God, if only to be 6'5" and just get a girl.
Yeah, but when you're like in, you know, the 5'8", 5'9", 5'7", whatever, you have to develop a good personality.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like among sports, like I always thought I was fairly athletic, but like when you're small, like it doesn't matter how athletic you are. You just like you're small. You're considered small.
I'm gonna clip this moment.
I was in motocross. I was the tall
Dad
guy.
says he's small like 3 times.
It's true. I was just saying that like this is a safe place, and you guys are gonna make fun of me no matter what, so it doesn't fucking matter. But I was telling, like my son plays basketball, and he's a 5'6" year old. Like that's the division he's in, and I like secretly I'm like, man, I'd love to be able to play just so I could feel tall and just destroy these kids.
If it makes you feel any better, I show no mercy to my son ever.
Yeah. I'm like, man, like secretly, like Steve, like maybe he just like wanted to feel big, and he like just destroyed kids, and like now he has a restraining order against kids because like you know.
You dunked on him too many times, you know? Recreational sports you have been banned from. Exactly. You're no longer allowed on teams.
It's like Space Jam all over again.
And like and I don't talk a lot about this, but like I have my son, but like I have a hard time with other people's kids. Like I don't want to be around other people's kids. Not that I don't like kids, I have a hard time with it. Because I'm like, you know, whatever. And you know, I like Ian's daughter, like it took me a minute to like kind of like get used to spending time with her and like be comfortable with that. But like even like my either other kids like I hang out with, I'm just like, yeah, like don't touch me. Like go away.
Which is fair, you know. It's just more of a comfort of, you know, it's hard to trust, you know, the strange too, because they're dirty.
Dude, I never held a baby until I held my son.
Same.
I haven't held a child since him. And I'm like, it doesn't feel. It feels.
Look, Bernie
like
and Stan, Randall and Stan, you guys are next. All right, that'll complete the pack because then we all got them.
Having kids? No.
Yeah,
that's not happening.
It could be an accident. No. Don't do it, but it could be an accident.
It's a mistake.
We take all the precautions.
Yeah, Bernie. Hey. Which one of us is going to be the mom, and which one of us is going to be the dad? I think.
Yeah,
great question.
You know, I feel like Stan would definitely be the mom in this situation for sure.
True.
Stan seems very loving.
Yeah, because he's the teacher, and then you know Randall's the money maker. You know, the strategic player.
Yeah, he'll take him race car driving.
You know? Like, you gotta hit the corner at this speed. Bam. Just give him to the twins, right? Doesn't what's his face have twins?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that's like thing 1 and thing 2 in a race car. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. I plan to send Elijah to them.
No, I've already told him. Even with my next business that we just started that did fairly well over the weekend.
I heard.
I already told him, I'm like, you're gonna do a early test, and whoever has the gift is the one we financially back. I'm sorry, cannot
Can't do
afford
both.
2 fucking racers. It's not possible. Even billionaires pick their favorite kid, and they go, "That's the racer."
I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Okay.
Donald Trump
So-
only gave his name to one of his kids.
Look, my brother was pretty good at riding a bike, but even then, my dad sat him down at 9 years old and was like, "Hey, look, Randall just wins." So
There you go. Well, at least you guys have a plan. We now know who we're investing in. So everyone, when they open up the market, it's a good pick. All right. So where we are now, you guys understand this, the way of the scenario. I will allow Bernie a quick sidebar with Big G and Reno before they make their decision. I am going to make it very clear you guys are not making it through that wall before at least one round.
I'm just yelling, Leroy Jenkins. I don't know. I don't know why he did that, but I'm doing something like that.
Are we gonna go through the wall, or are we?
I
who's
thought it was a
Leroy?
portal.
You get the sense that you could just go through it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying as he asked, kind of Reno and Bernie, be like, so we go through walls.
I don't know. We just follow the rest of these guys. They're kind of silly.
Yeah. Picture.
You never know what they're just gonna do, and Steve seems to be a little scared of children for whatever reason, so I'm just gonna play with that. Yeah.
Oh. Why scared children?
Okie dokie.
Hey, no. Are you gonna follow along too, or we'll just follow you?
So before you guys get through, bam, we're gonna go into initiative, and there is a bit here. So
Before
They're negotiating.
before we get an initiative, like, weren't they talking, or like, were they ever talking?
yeah, they are, and we're gonna get to that. I'm just saying that there's gonna be an initiative, so let's just get that started.
Got it.
All right, then. Let's do it. Yes, so speedy.
Feel good about that. I don't feel bad about it. I don't feel
Look,
good
I'm
about
gonna
it.
be real. I made sure that the enemy and the NPC Kobold cannot kill each other. So it will be up to you guys to land the final blow. Kobold will no longer murder the most epic murders in the world unless they are side minions.
How did you do that? Is there like an enchanted weapon that we can like
Don't worry about the
circumvent,
details. You will see if Kobold now Kobold could die, but the other creature cannot die against Kobold. That is just the way
Well,
it
that
is.
is just bullshit for Kobold.
No, he's killed enough
Justice
getting
for
here.
Kobold.
He's our stab weapon. He stabs everything.
He is purely here for stab. That's it. That's it. It's like Spike season.
Now,
That's it.
Cobalt, now, stabby stab, you go run ahead of me, and I'll stay back and get you back.
That would be-
Enjoy.
yeah, 1 sec.
Get on up there, and I'll be back here, making sure I'm standing right
Damn.
behind
These
this
guys always just rock.
thing here, and I'm gonna shoot it down.
Reno, Big G, and Bernie, go ahead and roll them initiatives. This is why I nerf them, because they're always leading the pack. These kobolds are so deadly, and I'm surprised we haven't had kobolds in like a cool bit. It's been a minute since we've had any kobold action.
What?
Yeah, you've just been like sitting there going like, I need kobolds. Oh,
Yeah,
I
you
keep
needed
out
them.
of kobolds.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. Big G, you sir. You know you can walk right on through, but something itches at you weird. You almost hear a weird crumbling, like a. Something dangerous is on the other side. You see two
Something dangerous,
individual
something
creatures
dangerous.
just kind of like arrive. As they do, you see two of them in the room from the debris and everything else inside. You can ignore them and run ahead. What do you do?
God damn it! Why do I have to go first? He's gonna look. He's gonna stand around the door. Is the door now unblocked?
The door seems like it's so that there's still 2 doors, but it seems as
Yeah.
if the facade of where you found Wormy. By the way, you're still carrying Wormy, correct?
Oh yeah.
So where are
Oh,
you gonna?
no.
I will give you
Wormy
the
rides
opportunity.
the war.
Where are you carrying
Nice.
Wormy?
He's gonna put Wormy by Bedrock.
Okay, and where's Pet Rock? I don't remember where you placed that.
It's on a little pouch that he carrying around.
So Wormy's inside the pouch. They're gonna poke themselves outside, and they're just gonna be like, "I didn't think we were gonna go that way, but this way's kind of cool." As they're just kind of like really willy-nilly, just chilling in the vibe. As their 3 little prong Furby hairs just out there, just.
Big G now have 2 pets. Yeah. He's gonna go up to the wall and rages.
Okay.
And he's gonna start swinging. Because why not?
It's 15 feet. You'd have to move closer. But you could. You have more than enough movement.
I have 20 feet of range.
Oh, Jesus. Fuck. Okay, yeah. Cool. Yeah, you do you.
And he's gonna, just start attacking.
And you just like is it just like you're enlarged? Is Shinkum from like 20 feet?
He got bigger too, so he's now a huge size.
Huge. Okay, one second. I'll make it bigger. That's important. Let's see. Oh, shit. Put the wrong number, so now you're weird length. Hold on. All right.
Yeah, that's why his arms are longer now. And he can fit through everything. He cannot fit through everything anymore. But we'll see.
You got it.
Count the words. Start swinging.
Okay. All right. You swing through and you absolutely decimate the 2 doors. Everyone in the room just sees Big G take apart this entire wall. If there was one, it no longer exists. You absolutely make contact with the creature. You do. Wait 1 second.
It's usually lightning damage.
Sorry, I wasn't even. I'm just kidding. Thank you, sir. 37. Bam. It's visually hard to tell what these things were before you started attacking. Now with the debris and the busted wall and all this kind of static out there, you just made it a goddamn confetti mess. So I don't even know what you guys are fighting. So you do 37 damage.
He doesn't know either. He just like
it's a mess.
Things. Swing.
Anything else?
Swing it again. Yeah,
go ahead.
Swing it again.
Big G bringing 2 children behind a massive individual before you. You're glad he's on your side. Barrels through easy enough. There is no more wall.
My hero.
Now I gotta make a Ranger Ted episode of the Big G before him. Another is that 237s back to back?
That is. One is 86, by the way.
Jeez
Rolling
Louise.
a lot of 6s.
You see just this guts of discoloration appear. They are non-humanoid. It is not red, it is not chrism. These are something altogether, something else. With that, I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw as you first witness this and come to a realization that they are not what you thought because you were Big G.
That could be good. Never mind.
You want to kill them, but you're also afraid of, because they're not, like, you've never killed anything that doesn't have a coloration of blood you recognize. This is the first coloration in which is abnormal to you. You don't know the word alien, so you come up with one for me. But otherwise, this is like a random, a random fear because, like, you fought a lot of things. you've seen half your party vanish, and then you found half your party, and now you're fighting, and you're seeing guts and blood. You saw a little creature smaller than you massacre 2 massive creatures, those 2 floating thingies that were dead and bloody guts in the other room, and now you're fighting something that's not even that thing, and you're seeing blood and guts. It's just unrecognizable to you, and something about it is just pulling at your conscious of humanity and sanity. It's as if your sanity is quickly dropping, and don't starve alone is already a situation altogether. You look at the 2 children behind you, and they look smaller. They look younger. There's a fear slowly creeping. Otherwise, is there anything else you do?
Okay. And he kind of mutter the word under his breath, and then he end his turn.
Got it. So he says like Dawn Star, and then
Yeah, it's like, oh, what the hell? It's one of those things.
gotcha. No comes up, and No is so weird. He has like this odd kind of, I don't know why I keep opening the sheet. Okay, so he walks past Reno, and he goes, well, let me see, Reno, what languages do you speak?
Not that one.
He speaks, yeah, not that. As he does, but you feel this kind of like comfort, a warmth, like a blanket after a trauma or being evacuated from a building that's on fire. And then Bernie, you see No look at you, and he opens his book and reveals it to you. As he reveals his book to you, there's like this blinding flash that comes over. You just gained a level. He then holds on to Big G, where like his calf is, and you feel this weird little claw grip kind of like hold on to you in an intention of focus. And he goes, and he starts enchanting and enchanting and enchanting. And he casts his True Scene. Big G, you are going for a trip.
I
But
know he's gonna
we'll
see
get there. You start seeing the Matrix of fucking some shit that is beyond your understanding, but it's also going to build your brain in a knowledge level that Big G would never have achieved before. We'll get there. No one knows what he's doing. He granted a level, he gave some mysterious benefit, and then he hit Big G with some knowledge. Now we're going to get into Kobold. I believe Chad loves Kobold the most, because he would always be like the number one, like, if I didn't say it, he would say it, and he'd be like, stab, if I didn't say stab, every single time Kobold was around. Or he would do it like that, you know, mute, invisible, like, he just appreciated that that's the single thing this guy did well. And
I'd always be like, can we bring Cobalt? Can we have Cobalt?
Yeah, and I'd be
we're
like,
gonna
no,
go
he
get
can't go on the
Cobalt.
mission. I'd be like, he's busy. He's not on scene. Because I'd be like, you guys can take anyone from the tavern. And Cobalt would always not be available. Because he was just too good.
Chosen, perfect. He seeks
He's
Cobalt
like his best
out.
friend.
Bring him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see this Kobold run past everyone. You hear this guy, this Dalkir, this creature, this being, Steve. You look and you see a random little spiritual hound, and then this huge, just almost, it just looks threatening in a nonchalant way, where they're wearing that silk scarf and looking a little pompish, but you shouldn't fuck with that kind of pompish. But you're just eager to do it because you see this kobold. Once he passes through that wall with you, he just starts striking. He runs past Sister Fields. He runs past Claremont Fudge House. He says it all over again in slow motion as he's just dashing that fast. And then he dies. He jumps. And as he does, he jumps right past that hound. And he doesn't even waste a moment's notice as he throws himself, thrusting himself forward. Opening up with a 26. He's going to do the first amount of damage for you guys. You're welcome.
Those are some good rolls.
You see this being as Immediately, Kobold flies.
Wait, but didn't
Uh-huh.
Sister Fields and like Claremont, like weren't they having a chat?
Gosh,
Did we
weren't
not
they?
finish the chat? Like,
You guys walked in, and Claremont
Broken down
and
fast.
Kobold's just that goddamn fast, man. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Don't worry. Don't worry. They're gonna have that chat. Just Kobold had to get taught a lesson real quick. In an equal response. Sister Fields, Claremont, you both come into the room and you realize that all of a sudden you are not alone. You see Steve just kind of like quietly,
I'm not with him. I followed him in, but he is not a part of me and my team. He made his own decision to attack you.
goes. My mind has seen through things that in which none of you would have already foresought, for your madness is not at my peak. Yet, it shows that if each of you have been able to get this far, each of you have a bit about you willing to escape ruling. That's just referring to all three of you. Kobold is not referenced in this context. Kobold is considered dizzied. He will come back in when he is ready. So Sister Fields, Claremont, and Steve. How do you respond?
I'm not sure
I
I fully
Yeah, I
understood
don't really
or
understand.
heard what
Okay,
he said.
give me an insight check.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
it's not a matter of insight. It's just understood you.
No, but
at
he's
all.
also literally the demi-plane of madness, so it's on purpose.
yeah,
I also kind of randomly feel like I understood him.
No, I mean, but you, Bernie, were around him the most, so you do understand him in all ways. Like,
Yeah, but I wasn't referencing that, so
yeah, I get you. Yeah, I get you. These are purposefully worded concepts, you know. Right. 12, 11. Okay, Sister Field, Steve, you guys are definitely one and a butter. Claremont, what do we got?
I want to look intimidating because I am Sister Field's bodyguard.
Oh, okay. Give me an intimidation check.
Oh, okay. I'll give it a shotty.
Appreciate your divine, and it's not the right word. Appreciate your madness that you've bestowed upon us. But I might not be the best person to have a conversation with you. And Sister Fields, you want to take it over from here?
Yes, I'm not going to make a deal with you. Just give me my brother's corpse. I don't think that we have anything to talk about.
Your brother's corpse
Negotiating tactic.
perhaps belongs to the terrain in which is my domain.
No, it belongs to
Birthing
Lathander.
benefits in which Lathander granted him has given me the means of summoning my own creatures on this material plane. I think if you wish to have his remains, we'd have to have some kind of mutual exchange, or you'll have to take him from me.
Well, we'll see about that.
Could you have this stabby fella instead? It seems you've already knocked him out, and I can't quite imagine him being in any better position than the position of by your side. So we'll leave him with you, and you give us Brother Fields.
Without a moment's
Danny.
notice.
She doesn't listen to anything I said.
I like the masterful ability you're using to turn the tides.
You immediately, holy fuck. Sister
Oh.
Field, I'm super sorry, but you feel the biggest
Oh, silver
fucking
barbs.
check.
Silver
Okay.
barbs.
Okay. Ooh, very nice. 19.
Oh, that hits.
You got it. You cast a blue ball. You feel the most painful thing in your life about to hit you. You're like, not today. And you quickly Mary Poppins that shit into the next second worst thing you're going to experience.
I'll give
Pew!
Steve.
You
I'll give
feel
Steve.
only 6 points of damage. As this weird, like, almost hesitant... It's working. It's working for both of you. Holy cow. Well, it's for one of you. One of you have a blurry background, though. That's why it's like they're kind of sort of working. I don't know. Both of you guys get it there and then lose it. The sign. Sister, 6 damage is confusing, but don't worry. That's just for now. Claremont, you need to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh. Is that one of the ones I have advantage on? It is.
Ooh.
Doesn't matter. I don't
You never know.
I don't need it. It's fine. If that fails, I got roll 20.
You pass. It tries to dispel your natural innate casting abilities to keep yourself afloat. It is trying to make you feeble. You resist it by a point of a smudge. You were that close from losing everything to being on flat ass on the floor. Beyond that...
But cool.
Huh?
I feel like I'm kind of a feeble person in general.
That's why you take a full-on hit from the adamantine 6 blade. You see just... You can imagine any of this however you want, but it's your worst fears. It's like 6 salami hoagies with herbal vinaigrette about to just slap you in the face. Just across.
Sounds like one of Claremont's wet dreams, actually.
Yeah, I actually like that. I think he hit me, and then some of my hoagies flew out, and that freaked me out when I lost some of my secret stash.
The shock of it all.
No, my hoagies!
Cafeteria lady Donna especially made them for you.
I don't know why that randomly sounded like something from like Street Fighter or something. Like my hoagies.
Hoagies. I definitely hear it now.
It's pretty good.
Hoagies.
It's 5 plus 2d6. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of math here. All right, let's do this.
How about you let the system do the math for you?
I am. And it's 21 points of damage. 21 points of Mahoke damage across poor Claremont here. Just
damn.
And then it's just gonna have fun firebolt the 2 of you. Oh, with a 15. That's gonna hit Claremont. Is that gonna hit Sister? No, Sister, you deflect it. But you see Claremont get tapped with a 15 firebolt from this bad boy.
Whoa.
Taking 20.
Jesus.
My book is burning! Is now on fire. Are you resistant in any way?
No, everything burns.
Reno, in your world, there is none of this hoaginess. You see these weird creatures that Big G seems to be handling just fine. This small kobold that has this gold kind of amber nature just blessed you for whatever weird reason. You have no idea what it entitles, but you are standing there.
Cool. I'm just gonna take a peek into the door and look at these creatures and kind of shudder, and just cast firebolt or fireball into the room.
Fireball. Go ahead and place that fireball for me because it matters.
Ooh. Huh. Now that you said that.
I know, I'm so nice. The hints I lay.
I know. Do it. Well, I guess I'll just do it right here. And of course, I'll sculpt it so that way it just goes around Big G.
They gotta make dexies. Let's see. Wow, there are apparently quite decent index. This is surprising. Sorry, I did not know that. So that one passes, and that one just passes. They both pass. Go ahead and give me that damage. I'm gonna take half.
Damn.
It looks really cool because you rolled really well, but it sucks that it's only half, and that's gonna be 18. But the one in front that Big G hit, that one is like. It is so fucked up. The one in the back is like over here, like Johnny Bravo, and the one in the front is like his face is melted. It's like his corpse. If you guys were blowing out a candle, a toddler could do it, but sometimes a one comes. So we'll see. Reno, anything else?
And I'm gonna go ahead and walk back into this room here and just kind of take a peek at these creatures here. Just be like, what the heck are these after? I just cast.
Go ahead and give me a medicine check.
Ooh, very nice.
These are death kisses. You know exactly what these are because you're a little, nerd. They are lesser beholders that can come into being when a true beholder has a vivid nightmare about losing blood. Its coloration and shape resemble those of the beholders that dreamed it into existence, but its hue is more muted. Death kisses fear true beholders, which can easily kill or subdue them. A death kiss consumes ingested blood when it also uses it to heal and generate electrical generation inside its body. Terrified of dying from starvation, it obsessively drains even little creatures such as rats, leaving behind a trail of bloodless corpses. It is very often easy and common to tell when they have been around and present. However, they lack finesse when it comes to the intelligence of a true wolf. In most cases, it is a latch and suck kind of creature, not so much a tactical being. All the same, dangerous if not noticed.
Interesting. I wonder if Steve would like these guys.
Reno,
Legend.
with the 23, you would understand that that means if a beholder thought of these things, a beholder must be somewhere.
And I know what beholders are.
Oh, for sure. You're Reno. You're a little nerd. You're like, I sure wish I could meet one. I hear they can have a great conversation, You know they're dangerous, but you're more like excited because you're an elf. You're like, I'm gonna live forever. Fuck them.
Yay! Let's go look for one. I'll just walk out.
And now you're excited because one's real close. I mean, or you feel one is close because it's not like one just finds these things lying around.
Do I know if there's anything of magical worth on these creatures?
Yeah. If it wasn't for the fact that they've been stabbed to mutilation, there could have been. Their eyes would have been precious. They would have been like Ender Stones in Minecraft. However, I'm going to put out there in a meta sense, if anyone was listening, I left a huge clue of what these things are and how they're created. Nonetheless, Sister Fields, what are we doing?
Beholder. This is a beholder's den. I think that's
Beholder, I hardly know her. Anyway.
Like the laziest joke.
I need
you
something.
delivered it really slow too.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, there's just so many freaking spells. I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon.
Did we already have one for you?
I don't remember.
You're doing really bad player agency. Just saying.
I don't think we do. I don't think I've ever used it before, but it's possible.
What would you like?
Probably whatever Brother Fields was, like a scythe.
Got it. Okay, one sec.
It's concentration.
Was Brother Fields actually a cleric? I thought
He was a necromancer.
No, he's a cleric. Brother Fields is a
He
cleric.
was a cleric. Yeah, he was a cleric.
Oh yeah, no,
I thought he
he
was
was.
a
Yeah, you're right.
paladin.
Darth is a necromancer.
Darth was sorry. Yeah, you're right. Brotherfields was before Darth, and I felt like Darth was around longer, which is crazy because that's not true.
My lady got deleted. That's okay. She was here for a good time.
Wait,
not a long
she got
time.
deleted? How did she die? Hold on, let me put her back. Now you're distracting me. Let me get Sister Fields back on my field. Bam.
Yeah, I always thought the brother was a paladin. I guess that was. Oh my god, why am I drawing a blank on the snake's name right now?
Vicini.
Vicini.
Yeah, Vicini was a paladin. Should we just use her new initiative, or do you want to put it back?
No,
in?
I'm fixing it.
Gotcha.
Okay, I'm just putting you in place. Anyways, okay, so you do that. I'm trying to pull it out, but you can do the attack for it, which would be whatever your attack would be.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm working on the scythe parts. I don't remember what color Brother's Field Scythe was, but I think it was blue. But it could be like the weird green too, which is more harvesty. It's like a yellow.
18 hit.
18 does it. Wait. Just kidding. I don't even know. I didn't check. I'm blind to you. Just saying shit. I'm gonna let it hit. I'm gonna let it hit, but it might not hit in the future.
It looked like it hit. I don't know. Sometimes the animation.
Wait, we do have one. You have one called the Harvester. That has to be it.
Oh, okay. Cool. I'll take it.
I did all this fucking work and I found one right after. That's the exact same fucking thing I made.
Does radiant damage.
You got it. That's gonna be 8.
Yep, 8
Yeah,
radiant.
it's not even gonna make a noise. You just hit it. That's cool.
Okay. And then I don't want to do that.
Let's just say it doesn't give attention to your spiritual weapon because it's not an entity in any sense. It knows that it cannot target it. So you are the focus.
Okay, and then I will, as a cantrip, sorry, it's just like being really slow today. Oh, it popped up, it just didn't make anything. I will do Sacred Flame, so it has to make a dex save.
You can always ask me for the deck save if I'm
I
ignoring
did,
you.
but that's okay.
I know, but I was ignoring you again. I know. I was reading the chat. You guys keep typing and everything. Goddamn, there's something to pay attention to. I failed to do damage. I'm like, God, let me catch up. Go ahead. I was like, wait, why is there a Sacred Flame sitting there? I felt like it was like an order waiting. 11 points of fire damage.
Radiant damage.
Radiant damage. Just kidding. Good thing you corrected me because it wouldn't have mattered. Got it.
Okay, that's
11 points. Bam. Oops. Oh, but he's like one of those big bosses that just walk around and you're just like, well, I think I'm hurting him. Steve, you're in the room with one of the most weirdest kind of scenarios possible. You think it's bad when Sister Fields is being assaulted because your job is the bodyguard and the bodyguard is doing the wrong job because the bodyguard that's there is failing and you are the bodyguard and now you are here. What is happening?
I'm not sure. I understand what's going on in here. It just seems like there's a big creature. You couldn't really call it a creature, but it's something with a big old sword and it's attacking. So maybe I will shoot it with my crossbow and hopefully hail. Before I do that, though, I do have this bone on me, a rib of the Dalkir. Can I fondle that Dalkir rib to determine whether or not it's giving off any type of feeling? if you will.
So you're gonna run up to it?
No. I have a rib. You gave me a rib that I found
Oh, yeah,
in my
yeah.
searching.
Oh yeah, you
Is
want to
it-
use it on this one,
is it-
like a remote control, like an RC car.
Yeah, like something. Maybe potentially. I want to see if there's any attachment to it, or if there's like if I snap it, or if I do something potentially.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you the better question. Do you really want to do
harming
this?
it.
Do you really want to do this?
Fuck yeah, I want to do this. I'm not gonna throw it into a fire like a candle and summon a demon like you know. Wait, what am I doing? Am I trying to control it? You're giving me the
D100. You want to pull out the rib? D100.
No, I want to fondle the rib.
It. Yeah.
No,
D100.
I'm touching
You're touching it.
I'm not
You're coming in the country. You're fucking with the rib. D100.
Yes.
You know it's a Dalkir rib. D100. I was just making sure that that's what you wanted to do.
Okay. Yeah, 18.
Wording
That's
is
good.
important.
Very good. Very good.
Number.
I'm touching the rib. Fondling it. Clearly I said fondle. No, I fondle it.
You fondle it. As you fondle it, there's like a fondling in the background.
That's exactly. I make that sound too.
Okay. Just like Stan told you earlier. Behind you. Yes.
Ah! Well, it's good to meet you. Is there any way we can do this without all of us dying?
Unfortunately, upon you coming into contact with it, you invite it. It can attack upon you. That's a nat 20 unless somebody stops it.
I will use my reaction. It doesn't stop the nat 20, but it does. It does protect me and it does damage him.
Ooh, nice.
At least it does something.
Your 5 meets their.
Oh, that's fine.
56.
You're fine.
Yeah.
It's nothing,
Oh.
Steve.
Points of absolute ass kicking as you have no more. We're just complete.
Even knocks off
Yeah.
DMs.
Yeah. Now, that wasn't a part of the conversation. Clearly, you don't have any manners. And I'm very unimpressed. Very unimpressed with your communication skills. I can tell you've never talked to somebody. And this is very unimpressive. For someone who would probably call themselves a lord or a king of this domain, you have been very rude.
Yeah, it doesn't answer you.
I will. How many did I take an action? What did I do? Like fondling it. What did that do?
That was your bonus.
My economy. Okay.
Your bonus. Yeah, you took your economy to get 56 in the face.
It was a very good choice. I do not regret said choice. And with that, I'm going to cast Levitate on it. I'm going to touch it, cast Levitate on it. And I don't know what it has. One creature or loose object of your choice that you can see within range rises vertically up to 20 feet and remains.
Con save. Hold on.
Seems
really con save.
On it. Yeah, okay. So let's hope it rolls a 1.
Low, but an 18.
I think it. Oh, it does pass. My DC save is.
You try to levitate, you see like falls back again. No purchase.
Well, I shoot it.
Okay.
That's my, no, never mind.
Do you have disadvantage because it's point blank or no?
No. That was my action, so I don't have anything else I can do.
Fucking right. Okay.
But I pulled it away from.
You did.
So that was the important part.
Burn.
All right.
Everyone's dying by your decisions, but you're not in the room.
I didn't have anything to do with them going in there.
He's your friend.
Bullshit.
You brought him back here, though. You said, "I'll take you, Sister Fields, back to the brother."
They wanted to, and I am not my friend's keeper.
That's true. That's true. That is fair. That is fair.
Let's see. How far away am I?
You are. One sec. I gotta do some calculations for you.
I got the ruler. I just was trying to see where. So it looks
You
like
are theoretically 35 feet from Steve Irwin, and probably 60 or so from the other two. From the enemy, 30. Or no, even less, 25 because they're big, or huge.
Yeah, I'm surprisingly close. I thought he was going to.
You just don't have vision from here. That's the catch.
I don't because of the wall, or
yes.
why?
You know, made it very clear to each of you that all you have to do is walk through it. You have to just think you can, because that's all it is. It's madness. This is the wall. You have to pass this.
That's the wall.
Yep. It is literally just a wall. Once you pass it, you'll have vision.
He is right there.
He is within 10 feet of it,
Bernie
yes.
doesn't know that.
Not in the full sense, no. You don't, nope.
Fuck. Well, Bernie was yelling Leroy Jenkins and running in. Last we left off with the young precocious idiot. And so he's going to hurtle through this fucking thing. There ain't no wall. There's no wall. There's no wall. There's no wall. And he's going to dive through it.
You step through. As you do, you immediately hear, Bernie, my ally has returned. These foes think they can overcome me. Let us show them your powers and how you have blessed the flames of Mondai.
Madness? Things have changed a bit around here.
Do not falter under my demands. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, let's see.
At advantage. Actually, walked in on the wrong side of this fight. Yeah. You feel the weight of its call, and if you betray right now, it will absolutely take a swipe at you when it has a chance. You get that if you do not play your part, you become an enemy immediately.
Interesting.
So you decide. You see your party has absolutely taken a few solid licks. Like a few solid licks, for sure. Just a quick skim. Every single one of them have been hit. And this guy, it looks totally okay. He's taken like 8 damage. 18, something like that.
18 damage, that's it?
Give or take. There was a lot more, but reductions.
Yeah.
And you would know this, Bernie. Like, you knew this would happen. And now you're kind of like, well, fuck. You didn't know he was literally going to be on your side of the wall when you came through.
Yes.
Anywhere else.
Much more distance. But that's all right, because I'm just going to Misty step the fuck away from him.
You hear him say, yes! Get to them! They are the weaker ones. I will handle their strength.
And then I will put Hunter's Mark on him.
What do you
know if he can detect that.
Immediately detects it. Immediately detects it. You just betrayed him.
And Bernie winks at him and says, I told you, old man, things have changed. He's going to fire at him.
He laughs in a bewilderment of wild agony and you fire. You make contact right into
Right. Damage. 35 damage.
Nice.
And then I'm going to attack one more time.
Okay. Almost as if a kryptonite to you itself. You hit it again.
And 30 damage that time. Then I'm going to get myself close over to Claremont And do they look injured and stuff? Like,
Oh,
how do they look?
I mean,
I'm injured. Not
yeah,
bad.
not dying, but injured for sure.
But mostly they look fine.
Mostly Claremont. Yeah, Claremont's like the most hurt, but sister
lost
looks
so many hoagies.
like tickled. Yeah.
I lost a lot of hoagies.
I definitely took I took a good chunk. I took about a third of my health down.
Okay. I'm gonna leave it there for now. I'm just gonna slap Pa on the shoulder and be like, "Let's go."
Claremont, yeah, the things are not where they should be. You like the idea of that, but how is unreal. What do you do?
I've got you, boy. Listen here. What'd you call him, boy? Matty? Is he your friend, Matty?
I would stick to calling
you
him
say that
Madness
aloud.
until you kill him.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
I think Bernie like almost crumbled to this like a handful of times.
Matty.
Yeah.
You take 20 points of immediate psychic damage.
Ow! What the shit? I don't want my boy socializing with a little prick like you. And then I cast Maze. I'll be gone.
Go for it.
Incredible.
Actually, it was quite the big prick. I didn't want to tell him to his face, but now that he's gone, that thing was huge.
I need you to give me a D100.
Want me to do a D100? Oh,
Yes,
shit.
sir.
There's
You
something
cast
going on.
Maze. As you begin to create this labyrinth, you realize something. Why are you imagining the maze? Shouldn't it be the oh no. Oh no. Things aren't working like they should here. Claremont vanishes.
Oh shit! What?
Claremont.
Didn't work the way I thought it would.
You are in a plane of madness, a domain of madness, a controlled layer of madness. When you casted your spell, you rolled it against a continuum of potential possibilities, and your possibility was the mirror effect. You have placed yourself into a maze in which now you must solve to get out.
Shit. This don't look
You
good.
have 5 checks. We will see where you go. You may roll the first one now, and the first one is an Arcana check to see if you realize it is your own or not your own creation. That will tell us how you begin.
On the bright side, you're no longer being able to be damaged.
Oh, we'll see. Claremont has many ways of hurting himself.
Advantage on Arcana.
You do realize that this is your own maze. You know the way out. God, if you had only made it closer.
Concentration, so he can just end concentration.
Yeah, can you just
He's back concentration?
Could he? Does he?
It's his spell.
I
right?
do.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Nice. Also one I have advantage on. Thanks. Ooh, yeah.
You take half of the 16. You take 8 points of damage. Psychic from exiting the spell by force.
I'm not a fan.
You hear like a taunting, no cheating, but next time I'll have you.
Ow. That hurt quite a bit. This might be harder than I thought, but if you want to get out of here, we could get out of here, right?
Before that, the one slumps before you, Big G. Real sluggishly, like it's barely holding on, but it brings its arm high enough to bring the short sword down. Oof. At 12. Missing, as you don't even have to move. You see that it is so weak, it cannot even lift the blade. But then yet again, it looks as if it's going to, and then it drops the blade. And it goes to Rend. For 21, you feel your mind, in a psychic sense, begin to crimp, crush, and prim, as if you take 14 points of psychic damage. You get a mild headache. The next one walks up. And it does the exact same thing. 16 misses. You manage to resist. It then is going to create darkness. Reno, as you look behind you, it is now blackened out. Big G and No are now completely covered in darkness within the hungers of Ada. At the start of your turn, you will take damage. Any creature that ends their turn may make a save. Otherwise, good luck. With that, we reroll.
Reroll.
Am I in the circle of hunger of Hadar?
Nope. But if you go back outside, you turn around and it's just black behind you. You're like, oh fuck.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Thank you.
Claremont, roll your knit. Beautiful. We are going to begin with Mr. Steve. I'm going to use the restroom real quick. Go ahead and have a quick sidebar on how you guys think you're going to get through this. You guys are doing great, but there's a lot of things not in your favor with the placements. I'm just going to put it that way.
We're fine.
We can always pull my tried and true.
Claremont, you're muted.
Oh, I'm getting tired. I got to go to bed later.
Actually, no.
I was gonna say, if you guys are actually like done with the fight at any point, just tell me and I'll cast teleport and I can pull us all out.
Yeah, I could plane shift us somewhere else too. I just have a feeling. I don't know if it's gonna work. If you end up
Actually,
going,
they're
if you
gonna
went to the
tell us
maze
out or
dimension.
something.
Yeah, you went to the maze dimension, even though.
I was surprised he got me on the maze thing, because I mean, usually it's an auto, but he has.
Yeah, it's like an 8th level spell, so it's just like. But
It's supposed to auto succeed, but it is DM
got
fuckery for sure.
Yeah,
I like it. I mean, he's got to do that, otherwise it's just unfair almost. We got all the skills. I got the spells to end it. Same with teleport. Like, what's he gonna do?
But that's like a spell that people don't take. But if you take, like, the reason why you take it is because it's allowing you to get the fuck out. It's a get the fuck out card.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out card. That's what I got. That's what I have. A lot of get the fuck out cards.
Do we think this thing is a fiend or undead?
A fiend for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a demon, is it not? Which is a fiend.
I don't know.
Are they weak against anything? Like I prepped a lot of damage.
I have a thing that every time they hit us,
they take damage.
They can become blinded, basically. If they're
that's pretty cool.
But I'm
down to fight.
All right, if you guys want to keep fighting, then I can do damage spells instead, like lightning, chain lightning, whatever.
Me and Big G just need to freaking get over there to help out somehow.
I got kind of stuck by these ads.
Yeah, I can't.
Well, I mean, someone's got to take care of those things too. Like
I can't tank.
Freaking eating my ass. Like.
But
I can heal you guys. Like how hurt are you?
Yeah. I'm like a little over half. I have 83 health out of 199, so
okay,
slightly over half. I could probably take one. I could probably take one more pummeling.
Okay, because I have a like my divine power, like my subclass power lets me like heal a bunch of people for a bunch of hit points up to half of their hit points. So once you guys get really low, I can like.
All right, Sister Fields is gonna die first. Check. Steve, what are you doing?
I have to use, I guess, because this is the only thing I think I can do. So I'm going to attack.
Okay.
And I don't get disadvantage at point blank. It's just regular. So I'm going to attack. Should probably hit. 20 hit.
You make contact.
Cool. There we go. Bad damage. I'm going to attack again. Oh, I'm doing my action. Not an action surge, but I'm.
Second one.
Combat superiority.
Okay.
I'm going to try to push it back.
Okay. That's a
pushing attack. It's a strength saving throw.
You're pushing attack.
Use ability, so it's going to be extra damage.
16. I don't know what I have to pass.
I think it fails. Succeed. What's the strength? Must succeed on a strength saving throw to be pushed up to 15 feet directly away from you.
Let me check your stats real quick.
I only know what my spell saving. I don't know what.
Look, I'll honor your spell saving, and it meets your spell saving.
It meets, but it could be. It could be. It could be.
Your strength is 2. If your spell is higher, I highly doubt it.
It usually is a strength saving throw, and then your DC is 8 plus.
If the maneuver requires a saving throw, the DC equals 8 plus your strength or dexterity modifier, your choice. So it'd be 8 plus my
5. Your dex.
Dexterity,
13.
so it'd be 13.
13, yeah.
And proficiency bonus, which would be another 5, so it'd be 18. So you fail.
So you'd win. Okay. So it fails.
So
you push it back.
15 feet back.
All right.
Directly away from me, so somewhere over here.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, none of them can see it either. So nobody knows where it is. Boop, it's gone.
So I will move.
Success.
Not away from here. All right, team. It seems like he's out of our minds, out of sight. Maybe we should just wrap this thing up and get on out of here. What do you say?
Oh, that's amazing. That's what I was trying to do. You got rid of him in one shot. Perfect.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll come back. But hopefully it allows us enough time to just mosey on out of here. Sister Fields, if you could do your freaky deaky magic to just move us on out, that'd be perfect.
Anything else you do, Steve, other than give them hopeful instruction that they listen to?
That's about it. Because I can't see him, so I'm not gonna blindly attack on him. So, bonus action. I will bonus action second wind just to pump a little bit extra healing.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll take the 17. It's fantastic.
Why do you have 4 points of exhaustion?
I don't know. You just gave it to me.
I did not give you 4 points of exhaustion.
I don't have it. It literally showed up right after you attacked me. Not sure why.
Really? Let me check. Maybe it gives you. No, I'm just kidding. I can go there. Okay, cool. Yeah. I fixed it. All right, Kobold. You see him just.
He went that way through the wall. And I'll just point towards the wall.
He begins to walk by, like, frustrated because it's not like, in front of him, so he's not quite sure.
And I'll point this way. Meh.
As he walks up to here, he's like,
follow the blood stains out the wall.
He holds himself ready and waiting. Bernie, you are with 3 of your party members and the rest on the other side with all the threats, apparently.
I've chosen well. Are we getting the fuck out of here? Like,
I mean, we don't have Reno or Big G, but I don't know. How do we get them? Good
No, I
question.
think you can solo
You
him.
could yell very loudly and say, "Come here."
I will sing a very beautiful song at their funeral. I don't know. But I do know if we continue to wait here, we've got a problem. Is this dog thingy like alive?
It's watching you all. That's good. No one's moved forward, to be fair.
So it's just been sitting there, like
It's been watching you guys
staring at
guarding.
us?
Yep. No one's moved past that line.
Well, shit. Like, I don't have anything to attack right now, other than like it theoretically.
As you think about attacking, you see doors appear in the wall in which originally did not have any.
Yeah, I'm adding shit. I'm opening the doors. I'm opening the doors.
Fight the dog.
Run through! Run through the door!
I'll try to run over to a door and see what's over there. See if the dog gets procced or anything.
The dog watches you, but does not move. As you run up to the door and you end up opening the other one, I assume?
Yes.
This wisdom saving throw. Do you want to come back to here? Do you want to relive the place in which you escaped?
Oh,
Just
fuck.
merely. Do you wish
fuck, I
to
know it now.
re-experience the entirety of what happened? Each coffee
Not with that
spittle,
tone.
each hold, each part of this entirety of the fact that this single creature consumed 2 specimens that night, and you heard the entirety of it all. You laid in bed with one eye open, constantly twitching as you heard the slop and digestive choke and feedback. And then you went your entirety, up till now in theoretical all senses, with that same species being who ate your 2 allies, being full of your own earned currency from your performances. Every step of the way, the hauntingness of what has been the burden of your entirety of existence, and then watching everyone in your party die, comes back to this one mere moment where you made the biggest decision of your life. Bernie.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
It's like who you're going to take to prom, you know? It's not that big of a...
You take 56 points of psychic damage as you open that door and just feel a rush of everything you've experienced bringing you back to this point. Did you ever think you'd be back here, Bernie?
Randall didn't. I don't know. What
Yeah, I never thought you'd come back, but then when Sister Fields came in, I was like, oh, fuck, they're really going to go back. All right, here we go. Right back
Are
at
you
you.
all right, Bernie? Do you need assistance? I know
Fuck
it's a
you!
door. I know it's a door, but you turn the knob one way or the other, or if it's a lever, you push down. It's not hard. But if you
You
need
have a
assistance,
massive mind.
I'll help.
If he's in a locked room, you gotta leave him alone.
Oh, that's how it is. You leave him alone if they're in a... Oh, I see. He's having a real tug, or strug tug, if you want to call it.
Anything else, Bernie?
Space. Alone time,
No,
if you know.
yeah. Now that you just so lovingly bestowed that upon me, I will cast Cure Wounds on myself, Dick.
You went back. No one said go back. Okay.
I didn't know what was back there.
DM
I drew you
tough
a
love.
line. I drew you a line.
DM tough
Yeah,
love.
that seemed like I should go there.
Oh, he healed the dog.
Oops,
Nice.
clicking on the dog.
That's exactly
good.
what
I got
DM
you.
wanted to happen.
Yeah. I got you. Hold on.
Dog like that.
I heard you, Brittany. You're good. All right, you heal.
That's it. Yes.
All right. Sister Fields, the moment that door opens, I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Dude, Sister Field.
You immediately feel, brother, the moment Bernie opens that door. The whiff of the pain and the psychic lobotomy in which she took doesn't even fucking matter. Your brother is there.
Wow.
You seek is there. The bread, the yeast, the rising is present. In fact, there might be a little bit of shroomage happening there. Otherwise, your direction is this way.
All right. Well, I look at everybody. Go. My brother's in there. I hope it's not a trap or some other bullshit, insane thing. But I'm gonna go check it out.
Well, Sister Field, I'm not sure if you remember, there's this big mechanical machine thing that has these blades that's chopping us up. It hit me at least a couple times. I think it hit you once, and it hit Claremont here. Do you think maybe it'll come back and get us?
I don't know.
So you're just gonna waltz on down the stairs and have this thing, Freddy Krueger, coming after us?
Well, I don't even know where it is. It's gone, I think.
Just like we walked through the wall, and you walked. I'm not sure how the fuck you got here. You just kind of ended up here, and I just had to deal with kids and then run through walls to find you. Now you're just gonna keep going down the way here. And she's walking off. Okay. Well.
Come along, Steve. Places to be. Yeah, that's all.
You can follow, right?
You are in darkness.
I'm
Man.
gonna follow.
What on earth are you doing, Big G? You can't see nothing.
Oh, he kept swinging because
Yeah,
why
you
not?
keep swinging at disadvantage, but you see nothing.
Oh, I mean, he doesn't care. He swings.
Got it.
Daddy!
Reno's abandonment is slowly flowing through all of existence. He sees the darkness and is like, I knew I'd be betrayed. The Heartless from Kingdom Hearts are here to take him. This is how they are born.
That's exactly how they're born.
Oh, sorry, Big G. Do you need something to target? Are you struggling because you're blind? Yeah, that's life. Disadvantage, buddy.
Also, I have true seeing, no?
Do you? Why?
He does have truth.
You gave it to him.
No, I gave it to
Gosh,
him.
I don't need anyone to help him. I was asking them why, not you guys.
From that
He
kobold.
knows why.
Oh,
No,
there's
no.
a kobold in your life? No way.
Crazy.
No.
I can see everything. What the hell? I'm noticing.
Yeah, it's a mental trick. Hold on. How do I get rid of this? I don't know how to get rid of the darkness. I put it there and I can't get rid of it. Oh, I found it. There it is.
DM
Psych.
DM'd himself.
Yep. This is what happens when I give you guys too much shit. Go ahead.
You think I don't pay attention? I do. Wait, that's the wrong one, but whatever.
No, I don't pay attention, but I do wrong one. Yeah, uh-huh. 21 hits. Ripping through it. Was it the one right in front of you?
Yeah.
Try no harder. It had 1 HP.
Bruh.
You
So
guys
he's
got
gonna
it so close.
he doesn't even have step 4. He's gonna attack the one that's casting a spell. Attack.
Go for it. Go ahead and call it out. Sorry, I'm restarting.
Not 20.
Don't lie. No, all right, look. I'm not going to have to ask everybody because they're all going to say nat 20, but I'm going to wait till I see it. I don't see the nat 20, believe it or not.
I see
there's
a
a
nat
string.
20.
Let me scroll. Oh, a 30. God, there it is. Okay, go for it. I popped up. It took a while. I waited.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow, a lot of
Yeah.
ones.
A lot of ones, but you know what?
Wow.
It's okay. It's
A
okay.
lot of ones. Holy cow.
Well, it has to make a
Let's
That's
get
a
the
lot
math
of-
on that. That's
But that was a lot of
5
fives.
ones. 5 ones,
it's
all fives,
two-
and then sixes. Talk about an
two-
offset. I know. Talk about an offset.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah,
that
some of the
is
Song of Foundry team,
Damn.
their randomness, it's not random.
that's
What
insane.
is this?
That's what rolls. That's crazy. Holy shit. Okay. 50 points of damage to the back one.
12d6.
Does it have to make a concentration check because it's cast?
What?
I'm gonna roll 12d6.
Who said these things were concentrating on anything?
Okay.
No. It already vanished in disbelief. So you're good.
Okay.
I rolled.
They
I
died
rolled
already?
better.
It's not dead.
Okay. Well.
Steve's looks way more natural. Yeah, Big G's looks fake. Actually, now I'm questioning IT abuse. Hold on. That 3 damage is a difference.
Wait.
Ian, figure this out. Is this IT abuse? Do the math for me.
Yes. It's very clearly cheating.
The numbers clearly do not jive. They're so accurately close to each other. It's terrifying with those numbers.
I'm gonna actually pick up the guy and yeeted him like further down the corner.
Reno, we're gonna say it's your youth that keeps you on the below average. You pick them up and keep them in the corner.
Oh
Big
no!
G.
Throw them at the corner.
We'll throw them at the corner.
You can make a strength saving throw.
Hits the wall. Yeah, flies.
The average of 12d6 should be 36, so anything above 36 is above average, right?
You know, we're gonna let you believe above average is above average.
Appreciate you. Only a DM would be that kind. DM like you.
Yeah, it depends. Are you playing basketball against kids or adults? Because
that's a scale.
Yeah, if I'm
Full
playing
circle.
Big G, you throw his ass
It's like a
against the wall.
circle.
Anything else? Do you move or do you
That's
hold
it.
it?
He's just gonna stand right there because why not?
Well, you could see things, and what you thought you saw above you wasn't what you saw above you, but is what you saw above you. And unfortunately, what you saw above you isn't what you wanted to see above you, because what you see above you is madness. I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw just from being in the same room. Just because. That's just how it works. Yeah, so you're going to immediately take 10 points of psychic damage, or madness damage. Noah's also going to make the same save, sorry. It's, they're doing a lot better than you, but let's see. You can take 5 points. Noah closes his eyes and hides behind his book, even though he physically does not move. And then you're going to see the creature, this kind of like abjuration of a being before you, Big G. As big as you, Big G. Fire 3 scorching rays in your direction.
Dang.
We're going to start with a nat 20.
It's
It's
only
like your
46.
third nat 20 on this guy.
He's a beast,
Talk
man.
about
Don't
cheating.
mess
I
with
don't
this
know
dude.
what's going on this end.
First one, stupid.
Yeah.
And next one. It's gonna miss.
Thank God he's sicking someone else, you know? Like, I put him in a different area.
Yeah,
Go
move him
for
around.
our tank.
I mean, that was kind of
That's
the
gonna miss
goal,
too.
but like, you know, you guys were just charging forward for no reason.
Well, I mean, no reason.
Well, the reason is we're
we
dumb,
didn't
dude.
know. That's mainly the reason. For
You
sure.
could have 100% hide behind Big G, but no, you got to charge 4 into
And then a
nothing.
fireball squeezes that. Wow.
I
know.
got dragged into this room. I did not run in. Big
We
G.
also try not to meta. Steve had no fucking too. He couldn't see past the wall. And then when he was in the wall, he was like, okay.
You guys see the floor below him just explode as he somehow points in the wrong direction. Don't ask me. That didn't
Trips
happen.
and points down his foot.
Yeah, that's gonna be it's gonna be him. Yeah, we're gonna just call it there. Then, as Kobold walks up through the wall, are two creatures. The first one goes at Kobold. It just like tentacles and all comes in. Absolutely captures him. You see Kobold. He's swinging violently in a method of trying to stab these tentacles as he himself is being grappled.
Oh, that's unfortunate. He was a good help. I hope he finds his way out. Yeah.
The creature immediately lets go of Kobold. Kobold drops. Kobold then turns on the creature and immediately takes a reaction to stab it.
Oh, see? He's now in a good spot. He was able to get
hits it.
himself out. That's what you get when you mix a very bloodthirsty kobold with a regular kobold. You get one that wants to stab all the time.
He begins rooting along. This thing messed with the wrong creature. Reno, somewhere, something. You turn around and see Big G just slapping things. And then something a bunch of fire in his direction. What do you do, Reno, because you are still in the room?
That's a good question. Let's see. Gonna peek my head out and see what I can see. And probably looking at that big fella, I'll be like, I don't even know what a beholder is, but would I know if this thing is a beholder or not?
What, the big dude?
Yeah, the mad.
Oh, you walk
Mad
out there, give me a
hero.
wisdom save. We'll see if you even understand madness itself.
Oh, okay. Wisdom save. Don't kill me now. Oh boy.
Don't kill me now.
Don't me now.
You take 10 points of psychic damage, and you realize that being around this thing any longer than you need to be is only going to kill you sooner.
Big G, that guy looks like trouble. Let's see here. I'm gonna hide behind or hide next to No, because he seems to know what's up. And try to finish off this little thing here. Casting. I'll also cast Scorching Ray against the whatever that creature's called next to Big G.
You got it. That thing. Cool.
Yeah.
That thing is dead already.
Oh, is it?
This one, sorry, in the room, is not dead.
Oh, okay. Well, that changes.
And then this thing is definitely not dead up top. And no, it's not
Okay.
a beholder. It doesn't even look nearly like a beholder.
Big G, it's time to fight. And then I'll shout that out just to see if we get any response from the back over there too. Let's see here. It's gonna go all out, I think, almost. I'm gonna cast for fun. Having a bad day, so gonna go cast. How's
Maybe
this
this will
work?
make it a good day. Cast it.
Let's do it. What could go wrong?
I'm having a bad day.
No,
Bam!
wait,
8 level
hold
spell.
on.
I've never seen this before. So,
You had a bad day, and you won your roll now. So bam, you just drop damage on me. Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
cast Sunburst.
Yeah, that's a
Wow.
big area.
D6 radiant damage because I rolled 1 point low.
Thanks.
Big G, I think, has to roll a save too.
I know
Why you do it?
everyone.
Oh, no.
I'm
You
gonna,
Yeah,
I'm
because
gonna
it's
sculpt it around
evocation.
Big G
Doesn't count.
and no.
You can do it with an evocation spell?
Specifically evocations.
Okay, that's it. Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yep.
Thank goodness.
Damn.
And
Damn.
I don't see behind the wall, so I'm not sculpting it for whoever's over there, but I don't even know if they take damage.
Ooh, hold on. Let me
So.
read this real quick.
I'm
I'll
in
do
it.
it.
So what is it? Is it a con save?
Hold on.
Wait, does it not go through doors or walls?
Hey, no,
It's
it would
just
go
a
through.
big
It
area.
would, yeah,
Okay.
because that's just a yeah. So,
Yeah, never used it before.
Claremont
Don't know what it
and-
is.
I
Damn,
still take half.
Cobalt.
I'm definitely
Ooh.
failing. I'm failing. So I'm
Holy
taking 12d6
shit! Yeah,
radiant
no, I
damage.
mean, hey, he's doing what he has to do to survive. So no hate.
Yeah, I'm
against
about it. It's all
Cobalt.
good. It's all good.
Yeah,
Me and
he
Bernie
doesn't know.
are outside the area though, right?
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Yeah, you guys are good. Yeah.
Nice.
This is crazy. Holy shit! I did not see this coming out. Hold up.
Can't
And then
see
I think
behind the
it's-
wall. Sorry, guys.
Okay, so Cobalt, all the everything but Steve Best and the Lord.
Well, no, and the
Yeah, and the
Lord-
big bad, and the big bad.
and
Yeah.
the- yeah,
Give me
yeah,
the
yeah.
damage. Let's see, Reno. Everyone
take
else
it.
takes
I'll
half
take
and
it.
stuff too.
I'll take it.
You just nuke the entire area. Just
It's only
With
12
Sunny
d.
D.
It's only 12d6, and I'm blinded.
Oh God.
Steve's
Only
like,
got 53 health.
Sister Fields, I've lost my eyes.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's the same
40 guys.
number.
40,
I got
40
the
is
same
not
number. How jank is that?
bad. Okay.
Anyways.
Oh, Sister Thieves, what did you do? I can't
Yeah, you
see.
took 40. Oh, yeah, you got it. Okay, hold on.
And what did you feel like?
Claremont still took a good chunk. 20's 20.
It felt like.
And anybody who failed the saving throw is now blinded as well.
That's the big bad and such and such.
Where is everything? It felt like you whacked me over the head and then poked my eyes out. I'm
Reno,
burning.
I mean,
Safe,
if
guys.
there
Great
was
job,
anything left, I mean, yeah,
Very
Jesus,
powerful
that was
spell.
such a fucking move. Like, Claremont, what are you doing?
Well, there's nothing for me to fight, right? Because I was only fighting the blade guy, and then Sister Fields walked away. So
Well, there's two enemies right here fighting Kobold, but Kobold's not your immediate ally, and all your other allies are right. So yeah, no, that's all you see though, like in the sense of it. But then there's the dog behind you that's just growling, and no one's approached it. Nothing's happened.
I'll
I'm
look
sure-
around and be like, wait. I mean, I ain't scared to be alone, but come back, Sister Fields.
All right.
I'll run.
Because it's the end of the round, we are going to stop it there. And we are going to pick this combat up next week. You guys are in the midst of a split party scenario. Some are with the big bad, others are ignoring every other bad and hoping that the Kobold himself can handle it. While the rest of you are seeing where brother was buried. And let us see what Bernie can recall from that day in detail on what he shares with those who were there at the
I
start of
think
the
I
next session.
recalled everything with that massive
Yeah,
psychic damage.
Yeah, no, but now you at the start of
Yeah,
next
brain
session,
blast.
you get to tell those who are there with you like a house tour of what happened, and that's how we're gonna start the session. So I hope you get your speech ready. It's gonna be great.
And
God.
that's where Vicini ate the rat dude, and that's where Vicini eat Brother Field, and
There was a portal right
Oh, God.
here, and I
That'll be
just
a
said,
fun little
"Take me
guide."
away," and it took
Wherever
me,
the
and
deputy
then
leads.
and that's where Tro was sleeping while it was all happening.
he
Kind of
was too
story.
high
I
to
wasn't
hear it
sure.
all.
I wasn't sure if he was awake or he wasn't. Couldn't tell.
He could have been next.
It was
By the way,
ambiguous.
the rat was partly cooked because he was hit by the lava
Oh,
in the head. He
Forgot
killed
about the
himself.
rat.
He was already dead when he came out, to be fair. Lots of great things.